Hey my friends, how you doing? Welcome to another installment of our journey to the old world. Hey, thanks for watching and liking, my friends. And this time around, we're going to be working on the vampire counts, my friends. Yep, that's what we're going to be working on today. Now, in our last video, we started gluing together the ghouls from this set, my friends. The Age of Sigmar set that I never got to use. Now today's drink is going to be an Americano, my friends, which is basically an espresso with some hot water added to it. Just ends up being like a nice strong coffee. I always drink my coffee black. Now today's shirt is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, my favorite horror movie, my friends. I first saw this movie in 1978 when I had my first car, at the drive-in. Alright, so we're going to be working on the contents of these guys, okay? So I also ordered some more bases. So I ordered another 100 of the 25s, and then I ordered like 40 of the 40 by 40 bases, which I'll need for my trolls, for my night goblins, which are over here, and then also for these big guys right here. So these guys are going to be going on the 40 by 40s. Now, I already got a bunch of ghouls and stuff in this box already. This is the stuff that I bought when the ghouls first dropped. I was going to use them for my vampire counts. 8th edition blew up. I was going to make the jump to Age of Sigmar. So I was already, as you can see, I was already putting these guys on round bases already. So I already got ghouls on round bases. I'll be popping those off and gluing them to square bases. So, because Age of Sigmar, I don't really have a playing base of people to play against. I'm more anxious to join the old world. I will be playing some 40k down the road. So hold on. Let's spend a minute talking, and then we'll get warmed up. Good news is, my friends, I was able to talk to the game store owner. I have permission to film in the store. Awesome, my friends. So we'll have some actual game store content other than me being in the man cave, the studio. As you see, this gray pile of plastic here is the contents right here. Now also, my friends, God, pardon me, sorry. There you go, that's better. Also, my friends, I was digging around the tubs and I found the contents to this battalion box, okay? That's this stuff right here, my friends. So these sprues here are the content of this box, okay? So basically I got a core here. Let me get the paperwork. It's all right here. Hold on. I don't want to pull all the sprues out yet. We just got to pull the instructions out, okay? So as you can see, what do we have here? Here it is. All right. So we're going to get a corpse cart. That's going to be in this box. And then we have a unit of skeletons came in that box. And God, what else came in the box? Hold on. Unit of direwolves. A unit of ghouls. So a unit of direwolves, a unit of ghouls, a unit of skeletons, and a corpse cart. Pretty much a good amount of core, my friends. So here, let's take a look at the sprues, man. Let's probably buy this stuff, okay? Here we go. So look, here we go. All right. Let's make sure I don't knock down this other stuff we're working on. That would be a disaster. All this stuff is catching on each other. Now, unfortunately, I won't be using these so much because they're sizes that don't exist anymore. All right, what do we got here? This looks like it is, oh yeah, these are the ghoul bits, okay? So these ghouls in here got built already. It's probably these ghouls right here. I want to say it's these guys are in this box. Well, yeah. And then look, yeah. Because look, here's the leftover sprues from the Crypt Horrors, okay? I'm not going to be using these. These are going to be bits now. Okay. Put that to the side for the time being. All right, here we go. Here it is. Okay, so my friends, so right here, okay, look, here we go. Boom. So this is going to be, I believe, 6 dire wolves, okay? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe 8. Oh, maybe it's 10. Maybe it's 10. Hold on. I should have did my research. How many dire wolves? Oh, 10. 20 skeletons, 20 crypts, 20 ghouls, 10 dire wolves, and a corpse cart. So that was the contents of this battalion box. So there's the dire wolves, and it's the decayed looking ones. Okay, and then here we go, my friends. So here is the corpse cart sprue right here. Awesome possum. And then here is our sprues for the skeleton warriors. And these are the new guys. So cool. Cool, cool, cool. All my other skeletons are the really old ones. Now I do have some mantic skeletons I bought as well. And some mantic ghouls I bought when Kings of War first dropped. I will be using them in this army. I probably can't take them to the GW store, but I can take them to the indie store. Not a problem. Okay, here we go. We're going to carefully put them back in because we don't need that stuff snagging. And we got to make sure we put the instructions back in there because I haven't built these ones. Okay, we're going to put that like that. And then let's go ahead and put the extra bits from the Cryptors. So these were like the Vargeist. Now in the Age of Sigmar, they got 3 variations. So, but and they call them different names. You know, they still call them the Cryptors. So, this is the contents of this box. So, my friends, what I'm showing you right now, other than the characters I have in these tubs below me, this is going to be my Old World army for the VC. Unless they start reissuing stuff, I don't need to buy anything. Now, I am not going to rebase any of my stuff, you know, because watch, let me show you. Just to show you right here. Check this out. So, these are my 8th edition Night Goblins, okay? Now, I have a bunch of this stuff painted up. Now, I'm not gonna change the bases on these. So basically, it's anything that's unpainted and not put together goes on the Old World bases. I want to make sure I have a decent 8th edition army in case I play any retro games, which I'm hoping to do. I got books for 6, 7, and 8, my friend. It would be so fun to break out some old games, you know. That's down the road. Okay, so here we go. Let's put this stuff back, my friends, because we're done with this, okay? Look, I'm already knocking these guys over. Okay. We'll just take these little guys, put them over here for now. Yeah, so that's the contents of this box over here. I mean, this box right here, my friend. That's a great amount of core right there. And then we got here like another, we have like another 20 ghouls over here. and then another 20 ghouls in this box. I'm going to have primarily a ghoul army. Because the skeletons I have, I'm not going to convert them. Now, I either have a box of the new Graveguard I started to assemble. I was going to use for 8th edition. I'll probably use it for the Old World. Let's take a drink of my coffee. Well, my friends, I hope you're having a great day. We're going to spend at least 2 hours together, okay? We're gonna work through this pile of plastic. All right. Now, I want to show you a few of the things really quick, and then we'll get gluing. It's all VC related, my friends. So, now I mentioned before that when 8th edition dropped, a lot of people rage quit, and I was able to get some boxes at a good price, my friend. Good price. Okay. So what I have right here is I have Now, I got this stuff cheap. So, the retail price on this was $33. I bought this for less. Alright. Now, one of these boxes I did buy at regular price. And that's the ones I'm working on right now. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, this box right here. So, this box right here has already started to be assembled. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, I never finished putting this stuff together because the world blew up. Now, you're going to notice, my friends, that's a common theme where I just have all these half-done projects. I'll be breaking out a lot of stuff. A lot of half-done VC projects, a lot of half-orc projects. I got rock lobbers, metal ones that we're painting that are halfway done. So basically, my friend, when GW blew up the world, my hobby world blew up as well. Okay, so all my other friends went over to Bold Action, which I wanted to play, but at the time, I didn't have the resources to get into a new game system because I just dropped a big giant chunk of money in 8th edition. Between the terrain, my wife got me for my birthday, the deals online, all the stuff I bought to bulk up my troops for 8th edition, because, that's when we had the hordes. I bought a lot of stuff back then, Yeah, so basically, my friends, I have 2 unbuilt kits of this Graveguard. Okay, that's going to be this and this. These ones are the unbuilt ones. Okay. Oh, there it is. Look at that. There it is. There it is. So as you can see, oh yeah, look. I started to cut the bits off. Okay. So there's the legs. You can see the weapons. You can see I was already cutting stuff up, getting it ready to work on. So I'm pretty excited about this. It's going to be nice. Let's get these guys back in before anything happens to them. We just need to look at the boxes for now. I really want to focus on it. But basically, what comes in this box? 10 guys? Yeah, you're getting 10. So I'm going to have a total of 30 of these plastic ones, okay? That should be a pretty decent force for my Old World army for the BC. So basically, my best friend Jesse has Bretonnians and Lizardmen, and then I basically have BC and Orcs and Goblins ready to go. So we each have a core army and a legacy army, okay? Now, I do have more stuff in the tubs to make more core armies, but that's down the road. I have enough to make some 1,000-point forces, okay? But that's going to be after I make get my main armies. The armies I'm going to play with mostly, okay? So here we go. We got 30 Graveguard. All right. Now we got a unit of, now this can either be the Black Knights or the Hex race. We're going to play them as probably, I'm not sure yet. I got to see. Now if I play them as the Ethereal, I have to have a certain character to unlock them, which I think is pretty neat. So, I don't know. I'll figure this out once we get to that. But so this is going to be 5 guys right here. So, I might just play them as Hex Race. So that might be the way to go. Since it's only going to be a unit of 5, and, they can run through the unit, cause damage. At least they used to. I'm pretty sure they still do. Now, these 2 models kind of mean a lot to me, okay? Because these are from a store called Gameco, okay? Let me see if you can see the price tag. See that yellow price tag where it says Gameco? That's where my best friend Jesse used to work. That's where I played a lot of games at. 7th edition. That's where I bought this great game right here, Pirates. We'll be doing some stuff about this down the road. I have a lot of great experience with Gameco. It closed. Oh, God. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot. Uh-oh. Not good, my friends. This goes in one of the Graveguard boxes. We don't need that stuff getting lost. That is not good. That's the last thing we need. That's like half the bodies right there. Okay, bam. Good thing I saw that. All right. Yeah. So these mean a lot because these are from Gameco. And they closed down a while back. I have the receipt from my last purchase. So, I bought these models. I never used them, okay? Now this one, I think I opened up to look at it. But yeah, so this is going to be a Blood Dragon Let me just hold this up so you can see it. A blood dragon and an abysmal terror. So this is a combination of metal and plastic, my friend. Mostly metal, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, look, yeah. Yeah, basically it's going to be that. It's an all metal model, my friends. The rider's metal, the monster's metal. Yeah, it's an all metal model. I think the only thing that's going to be plastic. Oh no, it's all metal. This is a different head. This is from a. This is extra bits my Jesse gave me from a Stegodon she wasn't using. I was going to make a corpse card out of it. Yep. So this guy will get put together. He's all metal. Total old school. So what year is this model? So this model is 2003, my friend. So what is that? 6th edition? Probably when I first started playing. I wanted to say so since they mentioned blood dragons. That's when they still had the blood lines. We're talking old school, my friend. And then here's our other model. And now this one's still sealed, okay? So we're talking like 40 bucks in 2000 money. So that's, okay, here's another one. Another game called one. This one's still sealed, my friend. So this is the metal cart with the plastic skeleton horses. We will be building this. Okay, so what you're seeing right now, my friends, is pretty much the foundation of my BC army for the old world. Once they bring back, now, God, I'm really hoping they bring back the BC. Now, I have most of the BC line with the exception of the Blood Knights, my friend. That is one set I never got because back in 2000, that was $100, my friend. That was a lot of money. And God, I'm kicking myself for not buying them. That's the only unit of the BC line I don't have. I have everything else. I got all the variation of the vampires. You know, I got, you know, I don't have the new corpse cart. I mean, the new black coach. I could still get that. You know, maybe, I don't know. Can I? Is that Age of Sigmar still? I'll have to check and see. I got to get it before they yank it. All right, enough talking. Let's get busy, my friends, okay? Let's get busy, all right? So, these are the guys we have assembled right here, okay? So, now these guys, I just got to put the arms on, some heads on. Okay, so here we go. Now, this little guy's in the tray were the ones we had trouble with the plastic. So let's go ahead and sort some of these guys out now, okay? So we got to see, okay, oh yeah, here you go. So I got them by left and right side for the arms. Now, like I mentioned, I ordered some more bases. Now, what I also did too was I also signed up for a Warhammer account so I can shop online. Now, the cool part about now, the indie store is only like 17 minutes away. It's like, you know, it's like 6 miles away, maybe 7 or 8 at the most. Okay. Now, to go to the Warhammer store, it's going to be like an hour of driving because it's about 60 miles away. But so what I can do is, since I signed up online, I can have my purchases sent to the Warhammer store and instead of having to pay shipping and send it here, which would be kind of cool. Because like I said, I haven't been inside a Warhammer store since 6th edition, my friend. Back in California when I first started playing. When I was trying to get my niece and nephew into this game, and I ended up playing it, you know. Because back then, I was playing different board games, mostly D&D, you know, Warhammer Quest, you know, Hero Quest. You know, I had no idea what Warhammer was. You know, I was complaining to my friend, you know, my best friend Jesse, who's working at Gameco here in New Mexico, about, you know, how my niece and nephew played too many video games. I wanted to play more live games. So that's when that's when she told me about Warhammer, you know. And that's when I started getting my butt. You know, I tried to. I just ended up So I got them I tried to get them into 40K. I had the Space Marine Tyranid set. They didn't want to play it. They had it for a year. Didn't do nothing with it. I took it back, I gave him a video game, and I sold it to somebody else, you know. But that's just how it goes, friends. You know, sometimes you gotta be into it. You can't just force people into it. Now the cool part about it is my wife went with me to the game store, and once I separate these, it'll start going fast. Yeah, so I was showing her Age of Sigmar. I was showing her, you know, Warhammer the Old World. It was mostly Bretonnian and Tomb Kings. That's all they really had. No books, but they had models. And but yeah. So I showed my wife the 40K stuff, and she saw the Imperial Guard. See, my wife is a big World War II buff. She likes history, you know. So when she saw oh God, you know, that Esther, they call them different now. They don't call them Imperial Guard anymore. But you know who I'm talking about. So my wife's eyes got all big, and I've been wanting to get into 40K anyways. I started to, and it didn't work out. So I'm hoping, you know, what I'll do is I'll get a combat patrol box. That's what my wife was looking at. And then I'll make and then I got all and I'll get the combat box for me, and we'll start playing each other. Now I had to tell my wife that you had to put all this stuff together. She thought it all came put together. That's half the fun, is putting it together. Okay, let's get busy. Speaking of putting them together, all right, so let's start working on things. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are so funky the way they fit into some of this stuff here. There we go. Now I got to shave a little bit off, but not too much. But yeah, my friends, I was very excited. I got to speak to the game owner, so that means, you know, I can record our games once you start playing on a regular basis. Now, my best friend is in the middle, basically rebased, you know, rebased some old models. So all her models are going to be on the official size basis as well as mine. So that's going to make it easy to play. Now the Lizardmen, you know, she won't be doing that with. She's leaving those on her 1/8" size ones. So what we can do is, I saw this one thing online where this person had like silicone little sleeves that these went in, and they made them into 25. So my friend's gonna think about doing something. So because, you know, they're based really nice. They got the grass and stuff on them, all kinds of little rocks glued to them. It's just too much work to, you know, to do that. You know, when they're beautiful looking model, it's a beautiful army already. Now for me, it's not so bad because I'm starting from scratch, you know, and I already have like 10,000 points of, you know, of vampire counts on the 20mm bases already. So I don't need to switch stuff over, thankfully. You know, it's because I had this giant pile of plastic we never used. I'm able to do this, you know. I should give that a little tiny scrape. Not much, just a little one. Just to get it out of there. Want to make sure I dry fit it first so I know which direction I'm putting the arm in. But yeah, I'm looking so forward to it. Now I did see they had an update for some of the legacy armies, and then also for the main books. So that's nice. That's nice that we're having an update so fast. That's a really good sign, my friends. Ah, God, excuse me. I'm all mumbly. Guys, excuse me there for a second. Let me take a drink here in a minute. I should be careful about touching my mouth because I got glue on. You know, we don't want to be gluing my mouth shut. It'd make a good video, but it'd be an awkward emergency room visit. Okay, come on, man, get in there. So I need to order some primer. So unfortunately, my indie game store didn't have any primer in stock. The only primer they had was a cool texture primer for terrain and stuff like that. They didn't really, and then they had some color primer that was Space Marine blue. Now that's neat that they have some color primer because they got a dark green I'm going to end up using. So when it comes to, so now for these ghouls, the ghouls I'm going to primer these guys white. They'll go with the white primer, a light flesh paint, and then a flesh wash. because I want these guys to be kind of like humanistic, you know. I want it to be flesh toned, maybe some, you know, a green dry brush here and there for a little color. But mostly I like my ghouls to be flesh colored, because they're supposed to be like humans, you know. Okay, so let's put the weapon, and let's go this one right here. Yep, I'm so excited about it, and I'm really jazzed that this is coming back, you know, so. And again, my friends, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending this time together, and I hope you're painting or gluing your models together well, and I hope you've been having some fun games. I've only got the one game in so far. That's okay. We'll probably get another game in a week or two, you know. The cool part about it is I know I'll be getting games in the future. And the fact that I can record our games on the phone is pretty exciting. I don't think I'll be able to live stream from there, you know, because all my equipment's here, but I can record. It'll be neat. That way I can edit it down, you know, to the cool parts of the game, because I've been practicing my editing for the other stuff I do, which is my Animal Crossing videos. Okay, we need a plain arm on this one, so I'm trying to do like, you know, weapon in one hand, plain hand in the other. Okay, let's give this guy a tiny little scrape. But yeah, we'll get a lot more done today. So what I'm gonna do is like I was saying, I signed up for the GW account. Okay, so now I can have any purchases sent to that store. So what I'll do is this evening, this is the check I have a little bit of extra money on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order some primer, have it sent to the GW store, the Warhammer store, and then I'll pick it up next week. Because I don't really need it for my Night Goblins. I got a great amount. I got a lot of Night Goblins primered and ready to go. I also found more, if you can believe it. While looking around for my BC stuff, I found another bag of Skull Pass Spear Guys. Probably another 20. I ended up with so many of the Skull Pass Night Goblins. They were so cheap to buy, my friends. You know, I got 4 boxes from the game store that I went halves on with other people, you know. And so then I bought some online. I had somebody give me some, you know. So I'm really surprised they haven't reissued those guys yet. They're great models. Okay, that looks pretty good. He's in there pretty good. Oops. Oh, I moved it too soon. Dang it. There, hold on. Nope, got to put a little bit more glue on there. I shouldn't have touched it. It was almost ready to go. There it is. Yeah. Just gotta have patience, Ernie. Patience, my friend. But yeah, so these guys, it's gonna be pretty easy, you know, to paint them. And the fact that I use a white primer makes them a lot brighter. There we go. That's much better. Just hold that for a second. It's a good time to drink my coffee. Yeah. Now this stuff's going to be higher point-wise than my Night Goblin army. It's going to be, especially when it starts coming into characters. Now, I have to have necromancers in my army, you know, to bring these guys back. Now the cool part about it is it's going to be just fun to bring the VC back. That's my first army. And I haven't really read the Legacy PDF yet, other than just a quick scan. I've been trying to focus on the Night Goblins. There we go. So I'll be working on these for like 1,000-point forces, my friends. Ooh, this is that funky arm. That's right, hold on. This is the one that goes... Oh, geez. How's this one go? This is that one that fits all weird, isn't it? Hold on. There it is. Okay, I don't like that gap. Okay, hold on. It's not going on that great. Yep, we're not going to use this arm. I got extras, it's fine. I just don't like how that one fits. So I'm not going to mess with it. I got extra bits, it's okay. God, I think I might have had trouble with that the first time I put those together. Sometimes they just fit kind of funky. I don't need to mess with that. Not even. Okay. Yeah, see, that one fits a lot better. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So basically, if I remember correctly, these guys are going to be skirmishers. Hold on, I got it loaded up. So these guys are going to count as my core, okay? And now, the cool part about it is, if I include whites, which are the cool skeleton dudes, I got a bunch of metal ones, then I can bring in, Black Knights or Graveguard as a core choice, like one unit of, which I'll have some different builds. But it all depends on how we're going to play it. Now, for example, if I bring mostly ghouls, then I'll bring a Ghoul King as my general. But for the rules, I have to have okay, so I have limits. Okay, I can only have one Right King and one Banshee per 1,000 points. Okay, I can only have one Vampire Count, one Master Necromancer, or the Ghoul King per 1,000 points. Okay, and then the Thralls, my regular Necromants, the Right Lords, and Carrion Race, I can have a lot of those. So which I'll have, you know. And so now, I have to bring in a Carrion Wraith or a Banshee for every Ethereal unit. I think that's pretty cool. I love how they put those kind of triggers that if you want to bring these armies, you got to bring this type of thing. Like the Night Goblins. The VCs like that. So if I want to bring anything Ethereal, I got to bring in a Carrion Wraith, which is cool because I got a bunch of the old metal Carrion Wraiths. I'll be breaking out. Oh, dude, I can't wait. Now, the characters I don't mind rebasing because I used to like to keep my bases plain. I primarily just paint my bases like mud color, and that's how I would keep them. I didn't really put a lot of grass and stuff on because that way I can match whatever table I was playing on. You know, I wanted to be generic. Okay, it's time to put that other arm on, friends. Okay, so this one's barehanded, so we'll find one with a weapon. I love the fact that you can do weapons in right and left hands, so that way you can kind of get a nice little mix. These guys are going to be great on the bigger bases, because these guys were a pain to put on 20mm bases, because they had such dynamic poses. Now it's going to be nice and easy to make them as a unit. Now these guys used to be originally ghouls were the only living things in my army that weren't undead, okay? And so they used to have to take panic tests. Oh, this is back like in 6th edition. You know, I don't think I was able to heal them back then too. But the fact that they have 2 attacks of poison was great. These guys used to be my giant killers. So any big monsters, I used to bring these guys because having the poison was nice. These were my Stegodon killers. giant killers, dragon killers, you know. They were cheap enough where, you know, I could throw a bunch of them at you. I'm looking for another cool hand. Here you go. Alright, so most of the stuff is going to be empty hands now. That's okay. But yep, it's going to be nice, my friends. Now, I used to play the VC very magic heavy, okay? All about the magic, you know. Back in the day, I used to have more dispel dice than you had casting dice. It was cool. Because basically, you used to generate your dispel and casting dice by how many wizards you had in your army, okay? Now with the VC, every vampire was a wizard. So I had all these level 1 wizards, you know, that were just like beasts in combat. And I had necromancers. So I used to have like, oh God, I used to come in with like 21 dispel dice, my friend. You used to have a dispel dice pool. You know, was rocking it. But now, with the old world, I want to go more combat heavy and basically go with hexes and buffs, you know. So I'll bring vampires in for the fighting, probably thralls, you know. And I'll make a couple of them level 1 for healing purposes, you know, so they can heal the units they're in, you know. And then there's also the bandance that gives them an extra, you know, helps them with their movement. There's a lot of great buffs. At least I hope that stuff is still there. That's how it used to be. I'm all talking I'm talking old stuff, my friend. I imagine they probably didn't change it too much. Okay, so we're gonna do with this guy. Now we're gonna have a lot of open. Okay, so we're running out of weapons now pretty soon. That's good. We're going to have just a bunch of now with the ghouls, their nasty old gross fingernails are their weapons, you know. But it just looks cool. Now with these new ones, they mostly have like bones and, you know, and then a couple of them have rocks, you know. It's just mostly that kind of stuff. So, the metal ghouls, they would carry these funky looking like clubs. They look more like cavemen than anything else. I got some of those. I'll break them out in another video. Alright, here we go, friends. Let's get that in there. We don't want it slipping out. So the problem is they have this pretty big like oval opening in there, and if I put too much glue, then the arm kind of slides around, you know. There it is. Yeah, these guys are going a lot faster now. We'll get these all glued together, no problem. Hey friends, it's only been 38 minutes. We're making a lot of good progress this time around. I'm feeling really good about it. I'm getting my modeling shoes back in, you know, because, you know, I'm out of practice. You got to remember, you know, I haven't done this stuff in decades, you know, not decades, a decade. I'm making it sound older than it is. No, it's been, you know, since 8th edition. I mean, play a lot of zombie side, but I don't have to, you know, that stuff's already all put together, you know. So, that's what happened. So, once 8th edition, once Warhammer fell apart, I started getting into the zombie side. That'll be some different videos down the road. Eventually, my friends, I'm going to make videos of all the games I have. But right now, we're just going to focus on Warhammer before we start trying to do other stuff, you know. Dude, I can't tell you how psyched I am. I'm so, you know, in a way, I'm kind of bummed out that stuff is sold out and I can't buy some of the things I want. But in a way, I'm happy everything keeps selling out. Because, my friends, this is telling TW, like, hey, there's bank to be made, my friends. There's people waiting to give you money for this fantasy stuff. So the way I'm seeing it, a lot of these legacy armies, they're going to come back, my friends. Watch. It makes total sense if they bring them back a little bit at a time, you know. Because, you know, they already got the molds. They already got the rules to update. I mean, why reinvent the wheel when they got all these armies? Now, I can see them keeping some stuff for Age of Sigmar, like the Skaven, you know, but, you know, some other stuff's going to come. Like Beastmen. Beastmen are going to be coming back. They're going to come back. We're going to get some other stuff coming back. Watch. Yeah. See, the only thing I didn't like about these models is they had the funky... Let's take that apart really quick before that's... I'm not happy with that. I was not happy with that join. There it goes. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put some more glue on that. And it looks like I missed a little line right here on his arm. Yeah. Eventually, my friends, it's all going to come back. They're bringing back some models. I'm amazed. Like the Marauder Giant. And, man, they're bringing back some great old... That's the stuff I want to get. So pretty much, I'm not going to buy the battalion box for the Orcs and Goblins. Because pretty much, I already have all those models, okay? What I'm missing was the specialty models. Like the Night Goblin Command. And a couple of the metal characters of the Orcs and Goblins. That's what I'm kind of missing. I would love to get that Bone Grinder Giant, my friend. That's 230 bucks. I'm going to get it eventually. The other, I would love to get a Marauder Giant as well. I have one, but it's been somebody green stuffed it. I put a bunch of, they basically did a major... I'm having trouble with this arm. Oh, there it goes. There it is. Okay. Let me focus on this for a second, friends. It's just going to be a bad joint no matter what. That's okay. The paint will fill that up. They're tiny. You're not going to see it. But yeah, I got the feeling that since they saw how well this is selling, that they're going to bring it. Oh man, I totally didn't trim that arm good enough. That's okay. I can fix that. I can fix that later on. I'll put a brand new blade on so it's super sharp and I don't have to put enough pressure. I also found my nice file too. I got a nicer file than this. It's a nice little file, like a jeweler's file. That's kind of like this but thinner. It's a tri shape. I'll be able to get it in there and file the arm pretty good. There's like a little bit right here from where I chopped it off. But if I try to do it now, I'll pop that arm off. That won't be good. So what we're going to do is we're not going to glue this other guy's arm for right now. Just put him over here. Let's get another guy started. I don't want to break the arm off again because I already have super glue in there twice and it's already dissolving the plastic, okay? We don't want to get that joint, that opening all messed up where nothing's going to fit good. It's not even fitting that great to begin with, you know? Oh, is that same arm that doesn't fit good? Hold on. Ew. This one's not fitting that hot at all. Come on, man. Get down there, my friend. Okay, hold on. There it is. Hold on. Does it go like this? Oh, there it goes. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm a knucklehead. There it is. I'm gonna try. Yeah, okay. Well, that fits way better now. Oh gosh, that looks like. Where's that other one? Okay, we'll put this guy back on. Yep. Not paying attention. Trying to make it fit where it doesn't. Well, that looks pretty cool now. That's a cool pose. Okay. All right, we got this. We got this. Yeah. See, I'm all trying to put it like this, and it goes like this. Okay, perfect, my friends. Hey, it's been 45 minutes. We're making some progress. Another 10 minutes, we can start cutting this stuff up. Because this pile right here is the heads. And that's not going to take much time to put on there, you know. Not at all. Okay, so this guy has a bare hand. So here, this guy's holding a rock. Let's use that arm. That looks pretty cool. Yep, this is nice, my friends. I'm glad we could spend this time together working on our models together, my friends. I wish I could play music, but I really can't, you know, because I'll have to pay the rights to that, and you know. But I could talk nonstop. I'm good at talking, my friend. I'm a talker. I can talk. Okay, let's get that guy lined up. Come on, Ernie. There it is. Oh, like a glove, like a glove. And now it fits nice and you put them the right way. See, that's a great pose. That's a good look. You can't see from that far away, but you know. It's going to be neat. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 guys to do still. I can safely put him down. He's okay. All right, here we go. So let's grab another one. Okay, so let's put this one. I was trying to glue on. Now that I know how to do it properly, it goes a lot better. Yeah, that's it right there, huh? There it is. Oh, God, yeah. Now look, okay, we got this. We got this, friends. Okay, I'm going to give this a tiny scrape to get some of the old glue, but not much, just a little. So we're back to the plastic surface. I can't wait to start painting these, and the white primer is going to make it so much easier because these guys are all carrying bones and stuff, you know. Okay, there's a part right there I have to trim. At least it's not that much of a seam. Thank goodness. Okay, that's good. We don't need to do too much. Just enough. No one's going to see it anyways. Okay, bam. Let's get this guy going. Ghouls are pretty good. Pretty good. Now, okay, hold on. I lined it up from the back. There it is. Pardon me, friends. All right. Yep. So I'm going to have a good amount of ghouls. You figure I'm going to have like, oh, geez, probably at least 40. Here's 20. I got another 20 in here. 40 ghouls is a good amount of ghouls, my friend. That's a lot of ghouls. How's that look? Dude, I'm not happy with that, how that fits. I am not going to use this arm. I am just not happy with how that fits. It's just the gap looks terrible. And I don't know, if it was a character, I wouldn't mind using green stuff to fill out. I need to buy green stuff too. Especially for the metal models, my friend. Because you get horrendous gaps. That's much better. Yeah, I got enough extra bits for, you know, I don't have to use the arm. There's no point in trying to make it, you know, if I got extras, we're just not going to use it. That looks good. There you go. Yes, that's better. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use this one that has the rock. And boom, that fits nice. Yeah. So it seems like it's that same arm with the bone on the left arm. So that's okay. Now what I can always do with that is I can always just basically take these hands, cut them off, glue them to a zombie, glue them to a metal ghoul. Because I was in the middle of taking my metal ghouls, sawing off their hands, and gluing zombie hands on. So they had different weapons. Because the hands on the metal models they were pretty rough looking, my friends. They weren't the greatest. You know, some of the old sculpts, they're neat, but man, there's some of them are just like, ugh. You know, because they're being hand sculpted, you know. Okay, come on. There you go. Let's put it this way so it doesn't roll. All right. Yeah, we're doing good. Now, I did see they had some changes to the random movement. So I got to read the rules, the main rules. I got my best friend let me borrow the rule book. So I got to get on that and do some more reading. It's just so much to ingest. It's like reading a textbook. And I really need to learn it because I can't, you know, like my last game, actually my first and only game so far, you know, I basically was playing the old way and kind of hindered myself. I totally misplayed my fanatics. Fanatics are so much better now. And it cost me the game. But I'll learn. I'll learn. Live and learn. Okay, let's get this guy on there. We're going to go for 2 hours. We're shooting for 2 hours. So far, we're almost at the hour mark, my friends. I want to have these guys all done by the time we're finished, okay? Now, if we don't get to these big guys, you know, we at least want to start them, okay? We don't have to glue these to the bases right now. It'd be cool if we can, but, you know, it's all about getting these guys done as fast as we can. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and... This is a pretty sharp blade. Yeah, it was just that one arm. There it goes, my friend. And it's bad looking because it's right there on the forearm. You could see it really good. Oh, perfect, perfect. There we go. Come on, Ernie. Yep. Some of these were pretty rough. I know there was one right by the fingers. That was hard to get off the sprue without messing up the fingers. Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's get this guy glued together now. So let's go ahead and pick, okay, let's pick out this, just pick at this hand right here. Hold on, let's get this one on here. Okay, let me trim up this one little bit right here. We'll dry fit it first before I put the glue on to make sure it's okay. I should be doing that anyways. I'm just trying to rush. Okay, so for the looks of it, that's going to go like that. Well, that looks nice. That works out pretty. There we go. Okay, that's good. I got a little bit of a seam right here on the back of his shoulder here. Just a tiny one. Okay, there it is. Perfect. We're knocking these out, friends. We're knocking them out. So right now, I bought that Vanguard box for Age of Sigmar to use for the Night Goblins. Because they had the unit of Night Goblins and Hand Shields I already have. So that's kind of nice. So I'll be buying a little bit more for these armies. Mostly stuff I don't have. So the only thing I'm really lacking now, my friends, is cave squigs. And I do got trolls. I probably won't be playing that troll army unless I can, because the book's already sold out. I didn't get my hands on the Arcane Journal out. Unfortunately, all this stuff was released on the paycheck I paid a lot of. So every other paycheck I have spending money. So usually, you know, the paycheck in the middle of the month, I have a little more flexibility for spending. Not like a lot, but a little, you know. Mostly what I need to buy is supplies to get these guys on the table. So I need primer, I need paints. I'm going to have to buy another pin drill because I can't find my pin drill. And like for right now, with the plastic models, I can drill little holes with the X-Acto knife, no problem. But once I start working on the metal models, I got to have the pin drill because I'm going to have to pin those models or they're going to break all the time. That looks pretty good. We'll give it a second to dry, then we'll lay it down. Awesome, my friends. We're doing really good. We got 5 more guys. 5 more ghouls, and we're doing all right. Let's do this. Let's do this outstretched hand. That one looks pretty cool. And okay, that one's cleaned up already. Because some of these I cleaned and some I didn't. Let's get that one little piece off right there, so I have a better fit. There we go. I don't want to scrape too much and change the shape where it doesn't want to fit in good. I need to cut that one little piece off. There it is. There it is. Okay, let's do our little dry fit. This one's an outstretched arm. Okay, there it goes right there. Bam. Now in the Age of Sigmar, there's 3 variations for the big models, okay? So, but we're going to be just playing them as the Vargeist and Cryptorus. So I'm only good. So basically, I have 3 of each. So in the kit, they recommend you make, you know, it's the same kit. So, but they give you enough to make 3 of each. So what I'll be doing, oh, is that my cat trying to come in? I'm making a video. Hold on, let me close that door. Here, give me a second, friends. Okay, there, never mind, there we go. Yep, my cat likes to come in here, but right now, since I'm working on the models, I can't be having that happen. The last time I was going to make a video, and I started setting stuff up, my cat jumped up and knocked all the stuff off. That was my Night Goblins. Thank goodness it wasn't now, where it was all parts. It was stuff already all assembled. Oh God, it would have been a nightmare to have parts fly in this room. I mean, I would have found them eventually, but God, that would have been terrible. Okay, we got to get this guy an arm right here. Okay, now this one, I got to shave. There's a big old little piece here that's going to keep it from fitting good. Well, my friends, are halfway through the video. Wow, that flew by pretty quick, man. Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, here we go. That's going to fit good now. Okay, so let's give this guy the dry fit. Okay, so that one goes. God, some of these just fit really funky. Okay, hold on. Right. There it is, there it is. I see it now. Okay, I do have to shave off the one little seam right here, because that's going to be showing. There it is. That's my little dog barking. Wonder what's going on. I might have to pause this and go check. We'll see. It might be time for him to go outside. I might have to do that, friends. Give me a second. Let's put this arm on. I'm going to hit the pause, and then I'll come back. Because I recognize the sound of that. My dog has different little barks. There's like somebody's here bark. There's give me a snack bark. And there's the take me outside bark. And that sounded like the take me outside bark. So I'm gonna pause this right now. Give me a second. And then I'll come right back. I can splice them together. It'll be easy. Yeah, I better go out there. Okay, my friends. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Well, actually instantly, because you're going to be seeing this edited together. I'll be right back, friends. Hey, folks. Welcome back. I use that time to make me a cappuccino. Oh, that's so good. Okay. We got another hour, friends. Another hour. We're going to knock some more stuff out. We did pretty good in the first hour, considering we did a little show and tell. So it's going to work out pretty good. Okay, so we got... Let's go ahead and put this guy on. Got a nice little fit. Yeah, oh, this is that same arm. That same arm pose that had, was attached at the forearm to the sprue. Oh God, it's such a bad join. Alright. And gotta be careful on the fingers, man. These fingers break really easy. They're so spindly. I mean, you would never be able to do that with metal models. On your metal models, the guys always had closed hands, you know. Plastic is nice, it's awesome, but God, they break. Okay, that looks good. That's good, friends, that's good. We gotta get these guys going. So we can start working on our big dudes. Maybe we can get them actually glued down to a base, it'd be nice. Well, the smaller ones, I'll be having my 40 by 40 bases probably showing up in a day or two. I ordered them yesterday, so. And Amazon is pretty quick on the shipping, friends. Because I belong to Amazon Prime, because me and my wife like to watch movies on there. So being Prime, I get the fast shipping for free, you know. Oop, come on, Ern. That was almost on there till you touched it wrong. Okay, let's get that back in there again. This one fits on a little better. It's just that one pose just doesn't fit good. But fortunately enough, I got plenty of extra arms where it's not going to be an issue. I got 3 more guys together, and then there's a ton of arms here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh God, there's so many arms, friends. So many. I still got 2 guys to build on the sprues. Those are going to be like the unit champions. They got the different backs, so we're going to build them last. I didn't want to get the parts mixed up because they got a different torso. And different hands too. They got bigger claws, you know, because they're like beefier. Okay, so let's get one of these guys. And what would be a good pose? Ooh, let's try this one. Okay, let's go ahead and dry fit that really quick. Oh yeah, that's good. That works good. Okay, now there's one little bit we got to shave off here on the joint. This one was actually attached to the sprue where you glue it together, which was nice. We don't want the X-Acto blade rolling and falling on us, my friend. That would not be good news. Okay, but yeah, we're doing pretty good. Like I said, 1,000-point forces. So right now, we're gluing these guys together. I'm not really going to be painting these until we get the Night Goblins painted, you know. Now those are going to be pretty quick. because they're mostly wearing the black robes. It's going to be a lot more painting. I want to have like 1,000 points ready to go, and then I'll switch to these guys. I probably won't be playing the vampire counts in any 500 point games at all, because dude, they're so expensive point wise. I'll hardly have a force. Okay, that one glued on really nice. 3 more guys, and then I have 2 more on here to cut up. Okay, let's see here. All right, what would be a good arm? Let's just pick this one right here. That's pretty nice looking. That's the nice thing about this is you get so many bits, my friend. You get all these bits, and and it's just it's up to you to do stuff with them. Be inventive. Now with these models, I can't really do much other than gluing stuff on the base, but I can do stuff with these other hands. Having them come out of the ground. I can cut them at the forehand and have them coming out of the ground and use that as a zombie. Put part of the head coming out. Have like the front of the unit rising up from and there's a lot of stuff you can do to save money. I need zombies. I need to get some zombies now. I don't know if I can get the old zombie kit still. I got to see what's still for sale. Probably I just don't want to be paying premium used prices for stuff. If I'm going to be paying a lot, it's going to be like retail. Ooh, there we go. That one fit on pretty nice. Oop, dang it, stuck to my finger. Spoke too soon. Okay, hold on. There it is. Okay, hold on, man. It keeps sticking to my finger. I got sloppy with the glue. There it is. Okay, so let go of it. Yeah. Good time to take a drink of my coffee. But yeah, folks, so basically, the Night Goblins and the Orcs and Goblins, I can play those guys at a smaller point value because they're a little on the cheaper side. I imagine, okay, we can find out while this is gluing. Okay, so here we go. Now, for example, okay, for me to bring in a Vampire Thrall, he's like 75 points, okay? If I bring in a Vampire Count, we're talking 160, all right? And that's without any payouts. That's before you load him up. Now, I'm looking up the Ghouls to see how much Ghouls cost. See, this is why I like having a book. Because I don't like having to scroll on the phone. Pardon me, my friends. Okay, so then we're looking for my core. Okay, so Graveguard. Okay, so the Graveguard, which is going to be my special, those guys are 11 points each, okay? And that's before, okay, that's 11 points each. And the nice thing about the Graveguard is the unit champion can actually hold 25 points of magic items. That's nice. And then I can also have, oh geez, there's all kinds, oh, they can get drilled. Oh, there's all kinds of other rules. I'll have to check that out. Okay, the Skeleton Warriors are 5 points each, okay? So I got 20 of those in that bag down there, okay? And then, okay, zombies are 3 points, but I don't have any zombies for this army. I am not going to take my zombies and switch them over. They're on my old bases. Okay, now my Crypt Ghouls, these guys are 9 points a pop, okay? So that's not bad. And then the Bargeist are going to be 61. How much are the Crypt Horrors? Those guys are right after the ghouls. Hold on. Now the crypt horrors are going to be like 46 points. Basically, they're like they're like trolls. They'll get a stomp attack. They'll get other stuff. Now, oh, pardon me. The crypt. Okay, so the crypt horrors. These guys are going to count as specials. Okay. Now the Vargeist, the guys with the wings, they're going to count as rares because they can fly, okay? So I'm going to have a total of 6 of these and then 3 of these. So all I really need is 3 of the flying units so I can use those guys to harass war machines and other stuff like that. Lone characters, maybe I'll run them in tandem with the Vargolf. That'd be a killer combination, man, because the Vargolf's a beast. Literally, he's monstrous infantry. Okay, so let's see. Okay, this kid, I got one with the bone here. Let's use this one right here. So this guy gets a little bit, unfortunately, they attached it close to his hand on the sprue. Okay, there we go. It's a bummer when they attach them so close to the hand because it's so easy to mess it up when you're trying to take off the little sprue chunk there. I didn't use too many of these ones. There we go, that looks good. That's good, my friends, that's good. We're going to hit that with a file. I'm not really happy with that. But it's too close to his hand where I'm afraid if I scrape it, I'm going to cut off a finger, There we go, friends. That's it. That's it right there. Because it's like right under his hand, like right there, is where that was attached to the sprue. And it's right there by his pinky finger. I don't want to cut it off accidentally. Okay, that's good. That's good. And it's, oh man, hold on. There it is. One little bit right here. There it is, friends. We got this. It's rolling. We're making some great progress. You got to figure the first time around, I didn't get much done in that hour. We got like 5 guys glued together. And this time, we're rocking it. We're getting a bunch of them glued together. I actually showed some models. We're talking. I'm getting my legs back, my friends. I'm getting back in the groove. That's what it is. I'm getting back in that groove where it's coming back. It's it's like a long distance runner, You gotta keep running all the time. You gotta stay in shape. And and I haven't ran a race in a long time. Okay, this one's kind of a funky one. Alright, hold on. There it is. They go in at weird angles, my friend. Come on, Ernie, get it in there. There it is, there it is, there it is. There it is. Okay, let's give this one a second. If they don't go in right away, like really nice, I like to hold it for a minute and let the glue kind of bond before I try to set it down, The last thing you want to do is set it down and have it glue with this giant gap, I mean, I could fill it in, but the plastic and the green stuff doesn't work that great. Sometimes I could scrape it, put a little more paint in there. I know they used to have the liquid green stuff for a bit, but I don't know if they even still sell that anymore. That worked great for plastic, but not so much metal. The metal models, my friends, if you haven't put any together yet, oh, you're going to have a blast. I mean that sarcastically. You're going to have giant old gaps. You have to pin them. If you don't pin them, they break under their own weight. Man, when I build that zombie dragon, that's going to be a headache and a half. But it's going to look awesome. Okay, this guy, we can set him down now. It's safe enough. Look, we got 2 more, and then we'll get the ones off of here. We're doing good, friends. We're knocking it out. I feel so good about this. Okay, let's do this one right here. Yeah, that's a nice one. Okay. And there's a little bit of a seam on the back of his arm right there. We're just going to give it a quick scratch off. Now this one was attached on the arm sock on the inside, so it was easy. It's easy to cut off the little bit of the sprue thing that's on there. So let's get this guy. Let's get this one glued in. We're knocking him out. Hey, it's been like 15 minutes. We're doing really good. We got 45 minutes left, friends. I don't want to go more than 2 hours. Now, this is the last of my days off. I go back to work tomorrow. I'll probably try to have another video for you in a couple of days. Now, on Friday, so my streaming days, my friends, so I primarily do Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is my bread and butter. That's what I've been doing for like almost 2 years now. Pardon me. And so Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturdays are when I stream my video games, my friend. And then I'll put out like different videos, like here and there. You know, I'm so happy that the Warhammer is part of my content now, my friend. I cannot tell you how excited I am. That's also going to make it where I really get more into the hobby again, and I'm going to get things done. This guy does not want to fit in. There it is. There it is. But yes, I'm so happy and so thankful. Hey, thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing, my friends. You guys are amazing. You know, thank you so much. You're helping me out big time. I got to tell you, my friends, you know, out of my top 10 videos for the last 28 days, 6 of them have been Warhammer related. So this is rocking my channel, my friends. Usually, God, pardon me, so sorry. Normally, my friends, I average from 40 to 100 views for my video game videos, okay? Now these Warhammer ones, man, they're like 400. I got one that's like almost 3,000, 300. Dude, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's like been so exciting. And so it's wonderful that it's something that I've been loving and playing for a long time. It's now part of my channel. Dude, it's like frosting on the cake. I couldn't ask for more, you know? Okay, so this guy, let's see. That's a nice outstretched hand. Let's use this one, okay? Oh. No, it's like right in front of his face. It's going to be hard to get his hand. Okay, let's do that one right here. Let's do this guy. Hold on. Right there. We're going to use this one. It's a nice outstretched hand. There's like no big seams on it. It was attached at the sprue here on the joint, so it's going to be easy to scrape off that little bit of excess. I'm going to have so many extra arms. So what I should do, my friends, is make zombies. I can have zombies coming out of the ground, and they can count as. They're officially GW models. If I get green stuff, they're all GW, except for the bases, you know. I'm not going to pay 50 cents a base. Sorry, GW. I love you as a company. You know, I don't mind giving you money. But my friends, I refuse to pay 50 cents a base. No. No. Even if I was doing well financially, no. Bad, GW. Bad. 50 cents a base, dude. What are you thinking? I mean, I understand you got to make money from us Old World players, you know. But dude, 50 cents a base? God, 25 cents would have been like, you know. It's like 56 for 100. It's $50 for 100 bases, okay? I have, oh, my friends, I got 130 night goblins that are just spear only, you know? Okay, it would be, I don't know. Oh, dang it, I dropped that one. That one has glue on it. That's not good. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Shoot. Give me a second, friends. Give me a second. Dang it. That's not good, man. Okay, hold on. There it is. There it is. Did I get any fuzz on the joint? I'm surprised I didn't. Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. I spoke too soon. I could see one. Hold on. Yeah, okay. That's what I get for scolding GW on the video. Some, you know, one of the wizards put a spell, maybe drop it. No, not really. I'm just messing around, you know. But no. It's just, you know, I understand GW has to make money. And I know there's a lot of guys like me who've been sitting on this plastic for a decade who are going to be, you know, using their own models. Now, all they got to do is reissue old stuff. And, dude, I was all ready to give GW at least $200, my friends. The stuff I wanted to buy was going to be at least $200, okay? And that was like maybe for like 7 or 8 models, you know? And I would have gladly done it on the credit card. I had the credit card ready to go. The credit card was ready to go. But I was at work that day. And since it dropped UK, it dropped when I was at work. So the sale opened up at work. By the time I got home, it was all gone, my friends, all gone. You know, so it's all right. It wasn't meant to be. The stuff that got sold out is coming back. So, you know, it's okay. Like I said, I got a lot of the troops. All I really needed was just some of the specialty, like the character models. I don't need any more machines. I'm fine on everything, my friends. It's just I wanted that Night Goblin command unit group. Those guys are pretty awesome. Okay, it was that. It was one of the orc characters. Not the one, not the kit that had them both together, like, you know, the BSB and the general. I have that one. No, it was a metal one. I have the orc shaman already. Okay, I have that one. So it was just like there wasn't much, dude. I have a lot. I've been buying this stuff since 2003. You know, so you figure, you know, I've had a lot of time to buy stuff. It's only a few things here and there I didn't get. And I'll be getting them the next time around. So what I'm trying to say is I don't feel bad buying generic bases because GW is going to get my money. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, my friends. But I'm not going to pay 50 cents a base. That's crazy. That's crazy money. That's crazy, dude. That's just... And you know what? There's people doing it, too. There's people doing it. I mean, if I go into the GW store and they say, let me see your bases on the bottom, I just won't go back. Pardon me. It's that problem I have. But yeah, I do want to play some actual games in GW. I want to take my old models and wow these guys and so show them stuff that they haven't seen, you know, in real life, you know. Oh, that's going to fit good. Some of these just fit really good, you know, and then some just like don't fit great at all, you know. So I'm going to have a lot of extras. I'll make zombies out of them. I'll make them coming out of the ground. Because I definitely want zombies. Just as a tar pit, you know. I just don't want to, I don't have any, all my zombies are already glued on the bases. I have like 100 zombies. But I don't really, and then, you know, I don't want to, I could probably buy zombies from a different line. But I'd rather like be official GW as much as possible. You know, I don't mind proxying a couple of things. Like, for example, I have an ogre I want to use. But it's a GW ogre from a different game. It's from the, oh god, it's from, oh geez. It's from that one, Castles and Catapults or something like that. I forgot what it is. Battle Masters. It's from Battle Masters. So I have an ogre from that, and those are GW models. So I'm going to use some of those. I have like one. I have one troll. I mean, one ogre. So now I can take ogres as mercenaries, you know, in the new book. So what I plan on doing is, because they have the cool ones you can buy, but man, they're like $100, and then you know it's a lot. You know, you have to buy like, and you don't get many. So I'm gonna buy. I'm just gonna buy the ogre box from the Age of Sigmar, because all I really need is just like 5. You know, those guys are giant. You know, and I'll just use those as my mercenaries. Just give this guy a second to dry. Okay, we're gonna pick another arm for him here. So let's pick. This one has a knife. Let's try to, or actually a bone fragment. We'll use that one. That'll fit pretty good. Okay, that's good so far. And now we're going to have all these extra arms. So we're going to put these guys over here for the time being because we don't need them now. We're all good. I'll find a different use for these. Bits are always useful, my friends. You can always find a use for bits. And sometimes you never know. That bit would be the right thing to give that model some magic, you know. And that's how you make your models your own. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we got all these extra arms now. We're going to be like the cooking show. We're going to put these to the side. We don't really need them right now. They're safe over here. I really can't show you, but I got a bunch of night goblins over here. A bunch of painted ones, and then a bunch of the ones we're going to be working on for the night goblin army. Well, folks, hey, it's been 26 minutes. We're doing really good. Thank you so much, my friends. We're getting ready to start gluing the heads on. I want to thank you guys so much. So much for making this all possible for me, you know. When I made that video of unpacking the stuff that's on this shelf that was in my closet, I had no idea. It's still getting views. No, not like it was, but I'm still getting views here and there. You know, that's like a 2,800 and something views. It's almost 2,000. It's almost a 2,800. It's one of my best videos, my friend. It's crazy. It really is. And you know, I want to thank you, Warhammer friends, because you guys shot me. You know, I was so close to being monetized. You know. And pretty much I wasn't getting there, okay? Because pretty much I hit the ceiling for my Animal Crossing friends, you know? And I was just basically shy like 100 subscribers, you know? And everybody was trying to help me out and, you know, dropping my name and trying to get me subscribers. But, you know, it's a niche game that's already 4 years old, you know? And so, and there's a lot of people streaming Animal Crossing, you know? So, but my friends, you guys shot me over to 1,000 subscribers like in a day or so, my friend. Bam! You know, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, you know. It means a lot to me. It's been a goal of mine to be monetized. You know, I'm not going to quit my job. You know, I'll be able to pay utility bill, but it's okay. I'm a competitive person. I like to excel and be the best I can. So for me, being monetized was a way of being legit. You know, like, hey, I'm legit now. I'm a pro streamer now. I'm not like college level. I'm actually getting paid, you know. Not like a lot, dude. I've only made like $15 since I've been monetized. But that doesn't matter, you know. What matters is I got there and I reached my goal and I never gave up. I never gave up. And I want to thank you guys for getting me there. And I'm not going to let you guys down. Now also too, I am not going to leave my Animal Crossing friends in the dust because, you know, because I got stuck at a plateau with them. I can do both, my friends. I can juggle both, okay? Now you won't get the live streams like the videos do, like my video games do. But, you know, but you'll get these videos. Twice a week, my friends, I promise you, and I've been keeping up. Twice a week I'll have content for you. And maybe like a short video, like if I'm driving somewhere. But yeah. It's important to me, my friends. It's important to me, you know? And we're going to do it together. Oh yeah, friends, oh yeah. Okay, so here we go. Now, these are old trays, my friend. So, look at this. Focus. 1998, my friends. So this holds 20 units. That's back, okay, so this is back like 50, these are old. See, this is back when 20 guys was a lot, okay? I used to run like, I would run 10, I used to run 10 Grave Guard, and that was a menace. And then, so, but yeah, but basically, yeah, 20 troops used to be a big unit back in those days. Everything was metal. I'll be breaking out my stuff pretty soon. Once I start painting. I might even repaint some of this stuff. We'll see how it goes. Probably not. I'm saying that, but, we'll see if I actually do. Okay, let's get the cutters facing the right direction. So what we're doing right now, my friends, is we're trimming up the rest of the sprue. So we got glue heads on now. Okay, we're going to glue heads on. And then once I'm done building these guys, basically what we'll do is we'll that head did not cut off well. Then this will go in the bits bag. Is where this stuff will go. Okay, that's going to be bits right off the bat, because it's an arm holding like a whole upper torso of a skeleton. It's all big. So I'll just use that as decorations. What I'll do is I'll detach it from the ghoul hand, and then I'll just have it hanging on the corpse cart on the sides and stuff. So that's the stuff I'll do. Okay, now I'm making sure. Okay, now this is all clean. Okay, so now there's nothing on here. I can just go to the side now, and we'll get rid of it. Okay, so here we go. Now, okay. I got it now. There's two heads that are meant for the unit champion. Now these guys don't get a musician, and they don't get the banner, but they do get a unit champion, and he gets like an extra attack. Pretty much, I think it's just an extra attack, friends. But sometimes that's enough, for the extra little bit of points. It's like having an extra guy in your front line. So he'll get like 3 poison attacks instead of 2. Sometimes that makes the difference, my friend. And it's only going to be just a couple of points. It's worth it. There's also a bunch of like bones. So I'll be using those for bits as well. We're going to cut those off as well too. We're going to clean off this sprue. And eventually this will all go in a little Ziploc bag, and it'll go in my bits bag. Because, my friends, it's all about the bits. I remember being able to go to the game store, and they would have bits bins, my friend. Just little trays, with the little drawers, and just nothing but parts like this. And then you had to pay by the bit, Some stuff was like a dime, a nickel, a quarter, Some stuff was a couple of bucks, depending on what it was. It was a trip, my friend. It was fun. Now, when I first started in GW used to sell bits, my friend. They used to have bits they would sell, like on a catalog. Okay, I'm still missing a box of my books, okay? So I'm still missing a box of all my old, the old edition. And it's in the house. My D&D books are in there too. I'll find it. But yeah. So I have a catalog. I have an old Citadel catalog. And they used to sell bits, my friend. You used to be able to buy like little parts, of things here and there that they made in bits only. It was amazing. I never bought any. I wish I would have. I really wish I would have bought a lot of that stuff back then, But it's okay. This is the second chance. Now, some of that stuff ain't going to come back. I don't expect them to be bringing bits back, my friend. Those are long gone, That's just, I'll have the magazine. And I can remember, I had the memories, but I don't think we'll ever see that happen again. You know, though, other than shoulder pads and helmets for like Space Marines and stuff, but it used to be like fantasy bits. Now they're gonna sell. You know, we'll see. You never know. Should never say never. Never thought I was gonna see the Marauder Giant being reissued or the old Metal Giant. Man, they're bringing back models I never thought I'd ever see bringing them back. So this is this is smart of them. These guys got all these molds. You know, they have all the stuff just sitting there. So they should be making money on them. Now the metal models are made with rubber molds, my friend. So you know, if the mold deteriorates, they just got to recast it off an existing model. You know. I used to have a friend that used to make jewelry, and I used to help them. And it was like silver casting, and they would use rubber molds. Now I was going to learn to do that, but the chemicals were so toxic that they kept giving me asthma attacks. So I never learned to be a jeweler. I really wish I didn't have those problems, because that would have been awesome to be able to sculpt. Because I was going to make miniatures. My plan was to make miniatures. That's why I wanted to get into it. I had no interest in making jewelry. I wanted to make little men. Little soldiers. Okay. So these right here are the parts for the crypt guys, okay? That's these guys right here. So we're going to keep those separate. We're going to build those next. You can tell because they got the bigger head. Their heads are a little bit bigger. All their stuff for them is in this little area right here. Again, I'm going to have a lot of extra bits, okay? I got a bunch of Empire Knights that I plan on gluing the gold heads on and have them be Blood Knights. I have all these unfinished projects I can finish now. Because, you know, once the world blew up and none of my friends were playing GW games anymore, there was no point in even putting this stuff together. Me and my best friend Jesse, we gave Age of Sigmar a try. We played a couple of games, and you know, we even took extra armies. But man, we could not, you know, it wasn't going to happen. So basically, all my friends who played Warhammer, they either migrated to 40K or were playing 40K and stuck with that. They switched over to bolt action. Fantasy pretty much died, my friends. I tried to show them Kings of War, but they weren't digging it. It was too soon. They were just, you know, the pain from fantasy getting blown up was too much for them. Because a lot of my friends were playing. They started playing GW when they were kids. Now see, when I started playing Warhammer, I was already an adult, my friend. I was already in my 30s. Okay. Now a lot of my friends I played with, they started playing when they were like teenagers, my friend. So they had a lot of emotions, you know, in this game. You know, they had a lot of like, you know, they just had so much invested. So when the setting got blown up, you know, it just, you know, it hurt their feelings, man. Can't blame them. Can't blame them at all. I don't blame them at all. I know my friends are still upset about it. Can't blame them, my friends. I would have done it differently. See, the thing about it is, man, they were selling us all this end time stuff. End time terrain, end time books. You know, I was starting to buy the books. I'm missing 2 of them. Those things were not cheap, my friends. Those books were not cheap, okay? And then to have the carpet pulled underneath our feet and have everything disappear on us was just like, you know, dude, it was just too much, you know. I figured with the end times, we're going to go into like a new chapter of, you know, fighting chaos and all this stuff. I didn't think the world was going to blow up, dude. It was, to be honest, it was pretty crappy. I still wanted to play GW games because I spent a bunch of cash on it. Oh man, 8th edition, I think 8th edition was the edition I spent the most on money-wise, you know. Because I was getting a bunch of stuff because people were rage quitting. That was basically when they went to hordes. And so, man, I had units. You know, I had 100 night goblins. I had 100 skeletons. I have, 100 zombies. You know, I was buying stuff, my friend. I bought all into the hordes, dude. I had a horde army. I had the horde army. I was all into it. Check this out. Look, watch. Let me show you. So this is a base I made out of balsa wood. You can see I gotta re-glue it. See how it's starting to come apart here on the edge? But check that. Oh, dang it. Don't be falling off, friends. But yeah, check this out. Look. So that's 100 spearmen, my friend. That's 10 rows of 10. Look how spectacular that looks, dude. This was amazing on the battlefield. This was cool. Now, the thing about it is I used to have a lot of Dwarf and Empire people I used to play against. So when this unit would finally get into combat, there was not 100 dudes. There'd be like 50 dudes. Because, man, this unit would get hit by cannons and, oh, man. So by the time I finally got into combat, it'd be like 50 of them, okay? Now, what I used to do is, let me put this back carefully. Hold on. Now, I use that same tray for my zombies. So what I would do, my friends, is I would bring that tray with 50 zombies in it, right? Plant that in the middle. And then by turn 2, bam, I had 100 zombies in there, okay? A lot of the times, my friends, what I would do is I would play the mind game where I put 50 zombies in there with no intention of growing them, okay? But that thing was such a tar pit that, I mean, that unit of 100 zombies would tie up 2 or 3 units. It was a tar pit. I would just like boom, 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 and just keep healing and healing, you know? And it was just, people did not know what to do with that big old force of models coming at them. So I would sit there and fill it halfway with no intention of expanding it, and all these guys were saving their dispel dice because they were expecting me to add to it, and I would do other stuff, you know? It's just, it's just the art of war, my friends. Sometimes you can win battles without even having to raise your fists. This is your greatest weapon right here, is your brain. But yep. Oh, I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. You know, the more I talk about these memories, God, the more psyched I am. And the fact that we're building these models is like getting us closer, my friends. Oh my God, it's getting us closer. Another blank one. Hey, 41 minutes. We're going to be gluing on the heads pretty much, you know. We'll go a few minutes longer. So what we should do, friends, is we're going to glue the heads on these other guys first before I start the unit champions, okay? I was hoping to get more built, but hey, you know what? I'm pacing myself, you know. I don't know why I expected to be able to build all this stuff in 2 hours. Optimism, my friend. Optimism. The fact that I get to videotape this and share this with you is so fun, my friends. You know, I don't have a lot of people in my job and regular life I can talk to us about, you know. So to be able to sit here and spend this time with you friends and put this together, it feels really good. It feels really good, you know, to be able to do that, you know. And I imagine it's the same for a lot of you too, my friends, where you only have a handful of people who are actually into this hobby and don't look at you all funny, you know. Now, I'm just lucky that my wife is cool with this hobby, especially, okay, so I took my wife to the game store last week, okay. So my wife knows this game was expensive, but she never knew how expensive, you know, because I was always good about it, you know. I was always thrifty. I was always, you know, I kit bashed a lot, you know. I shop smart because that's just my nature. That's just how I am as a person, you know. Bargain hunter. I like to be efficient, you know, make the best of it, you know. So when I actually took her to the game store last week and she saw how pricey this stuff was, and she was like, wow, you know. But she'd rather have me, you know, like before when I used to be a drinker and, you know, and I played the game, because when I had my heart attack, I stopped drinking. So, yeah. But, you know, I used to be in a band. You know, she used to worry about me, you know. Now that I started playing Warhammer, she stopped worrying about me, you know. But yeah, friends. This is so fun. Okay, that, oh, so much better. So much better. Here we go. Let's get busy now. So now we're going to start gluing on the heads, friends. Start gluing on some heads, okay? So some of these guys got heads already, okay? So let's get these lined up. Because if I remember correctly, we got like 5 guys that actually got heads on them last time, okay? Here they are. Oh, more than that. There's 2, there's 4, there's 6 guys that have heads on them right now, okay? So we're going to go ahead and knock these guys out really quick. If I go a little over 2 hours, that's okay. You know, I'll try not to, but if we do, we do, my friends. You know, it is what it is. It's quality time spent together is what it is, friends. Quality time spent together. Okay, that's going to be the unit champions. Okay, here we go. Now we're ready to roll, friends. Okay, that's my last. Oh. That's so good. I should have brought my thermos with me. All right, let's get busy. Let's get busy, friends. Let's get busy, okay? So, oh, look, I got some carpet fuzz. Okay, can't blow too hard because we'll blow these guys off. All right, here we go. This is nice, my friends. I'm so glad I can share this with you. I gotta tell you, at my job, okay. Oh, dang it, dude. All right, hold on, Ern. Pardon me, friends. I don't have a lot of the heads. Oh, dude, that's all tiny. Where'd it go? Where did it go? The struggle. Oh, shoot, dude. Where did that one bounce? Oh, not good, friends. Oh, hey, I found it. Oh, God. I'm surprised I found it. I'm really surprised I found it. Oh, geez Louise. There you go. Wow, I think it's tiny, too. Okay, hold on. Okay, now we gotta be a little more careful, okay? Gotta be a little more careful. Yeah, this is gonna be funky now, okay. Yep. So the best thing to do on this is to put the glue on the neck and not to try to put it in the head. This is now I gotta be really careful and not to put too much glue because we don't want these guys gluing to my fingers. We want to avoid dropping these guys. They're harder to find than the arms and the legs, you know, if I drop them. I got carpeting, you know, not shag, but this stuff will get stuck in the carpet. Nice. Oh, fantastic, friends. See, this part's going to go pretty quick, okay? And it doesn't matter what heads I grab, you know. There's a couple of some like kind of goatee looking beards. It's supposed to be like blood dripping off their mouths. I'm not using those guys. They don't look that good, you know. I don't mind gory models, but it has to be sculpted good, you know what I mean? Okay. Perfect. We're going to turn the head so he's looking between there. That's good. Wonderful, friends. This is coming along nicely. So we should be able to get a good chunk of these done. If we go a little bit over, it's okay. You know. I can't go too much over because I got to get ready for work tomorrow. You know, mostly just like, you know, I don't know. Still got to have dinner. really big breakfast, and me and my mom went out earlier for a snack. So then I had a sandwich before we started this, so I wouldn't be having my stomach be all growly. Like the last video I made, oh my gosh, my friends, I'm surprised you didn't hear that. My stomach was loud. I'm not the greatest about eating sometimes. But aren't we all, my friends? Aren't we all? Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. That's how I am. Okay, here we go. Okay. I really wanted to get started on those big guys. I might be another video, my friends. I'll give you another video. I want to get these all glued up so I can paint them with the same white primer. Because the Crypt Ghouls, the Crypt Horrors and the Crypt Ghouls are the same color scheme. Because, you know, they're going to, you know, basically they're just, you know, ghouls on steroids, you know. And then the Vargoths, they have more fur on the models for their variation. And they're going to be painting the same color scheme as my Vargoth is, you know. So I don't really have to get those ones put together right away. But I want to get the Crypt Horrors and the Crypt Ghouls primered and painted because they're using the same color scheme. Now I do have an airbrush. I got to get that stuff out and get that rolling because that'd be nice for getting some bigger models done and doing some, you know, but I haven't broke that out in a couple of years as well. Everything stopped for 10 years, my friend. Everything stopped for 10 years, pretty much. I'm so happy to get back into it. I miss it. This one's getting a little funky because the weapon's like right in front of his face. Get in there, friend. Get in there, buddy. Yeah, that's okay. Most of this guy's just going to be wash. So I hit these guys with the flesh. And then, so what I might do is maybe airbrush these guys. Airbrush in the flesh color and hit them with the wash. Might be the way to go. We'll see how it is. I'm not sure. It would save a lot of time. Because these guys are tiny and have a lot of detail on them. A lot of detail. Which, you know, you got like a lot of bones poking through their skin and stuff. A lot of piercings. You know, it's nice having the detail on these models, but sometimes it's too much, it's overwhelming, and you feel like you should paint it all, you know. A lot of the stuff you're not even going to see. We could probably start gluing these guys at bases now. What I should do, let's look at this guy from the front. Ooh, that's a good head pose. That looks good. That looks good. These models are okay. They're a little spiky. I don't know. When the GW switched to using the computerized models, it's a love-hate thing for me, you know. Because, you know, they can do some cool details, but not so bad now. Because I imagine they're probably better at it now. But I used to, like, for example, like the Savage Orcs. When those guys came out, the new orc, you know, those guys were kind of blocky looking. You know, the orcs on the boars, you know, were kind of like choppy looking. No, because they're using the computerized, you know. It's hard to get, you know, rounded shapes. I do want to get a 3D printer down the road. I was talking to my best friend about 3D printing, and that's the future, my friends. It's so much cheaper than it used to be. Now my supervisor at work has a 3D printer, but he's into guns. So he's like printing like handles, actual guns, gun parts. But I would do now for me, it would be all about the modeling, my friend. Well, I can't put his head like that. It actually looks kind of cool, but that doesn't really work in reality. There you go. But yeah. I would be using it to make terrain. Not really models, but more terrain, my friend. There you go. It's just that technology's amazing now, you know. It's amazing. Okay, that's a cool looking expression. Let's use that face. It looks like he's yelling. Let's use that one. Yep. I kind of did a quick browse for the vampire section, mostly to see the requirements and stuff, to see what's still in there. You know, I'm just happy that I get a chance, my friend. I gotta tell you, this stuff has been sitting around for like forever. These ghouls that I'm putting together are the newest thing I bought for fantasy. And that's 2018, my friends. That box is dated 2018. So that's still been sitting around for a good 5 years, 6 years. So this is like Age of Sigmar first edition is what it is. Or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. There was no second edition box yet. There you go. That looks good. See, these guys have all these weird bone piercings on the back. I mean, I don't know. They're okay. It's like they got all excited because they could put all these details in and they went overboard, you know. The old ghouls are so plain looking compared to these. Is what it is. The old metal ghouls, I'll break them out one of these videos. I got them all packed in my army boxes right now, so. Once I get these guys painted, I'll show you. Because I do have some of these painted for my 8th edition army. I think like 20 of them. It might be the ones that were in the battalion box, I think. Because those ones are built already, so. Because these ghouls in here, I think I bought these just for Age of Sigmar. Because you're still able to buy this stuff. Or I might have had them. I'm not sure. It's been a while. I can't remember. But I remember I have them. I bought them. Okay. Look, we got 3 more to go, my friends. How are we doing on time? Hey, it's almost the 2-hour mark. We're doing really good, friends. We're doing really good. Okay, you got to figure the last video, which was an hour and a half, I only got 5 guys put together, you know. I should have brought me another drink. We're almost done, friends. Okay, we're going to call this about just a little after 2. I gotta eat dinner. It's not good for me to put my dinners off. I got really low blood pressure, so I really gotta keep eating. You know, like foods that are rich in iron and stuff. And now today, I'm just gonna be cheating, and I'm gonna eat some leftover pizza today. So it's gonna be a quick dinner. Let's get this guy in there before it sticks to my finger. Come on, man, get on there. They have the weirdest necks on these things. There it is. Which lets you, it's almost like a ball. You can kind of see it. Focus, watch. See it? It's like a little ball on the end. So you can actually move the head around and get some good reactions, you know. which is good because some of these ones are they're like the hands are in front of the face, you know. That's why I just did in the flesh color with the wash, you know. And that's why I used the white primer, because if it didn't have wash, it just, you know, if I missed a spot, it just made them look like they were ashy, you know, like, you know, covered with dirt or whatever, you know. Nobody really notices when they're that far on the table, you know. You put all your effort into your characters. Like those goblins I showed you, that's pretty much just 3 colors. That's just a black primer, a green, a red, and a yellow in a metal. 4 colors, my friend. That's 4 colors. You know, and that's all you need for the general troops. There's a lot of detail on those models I didn't even paint. You know, because I have 100 on that tray. Imagine if I tried to paint them all the detail, I never got done. Now that took forever to paint that 100. I have like 100. Hold on. I have 120. I got like 125 spearmen, you know, painted. I got like 50 bowmen painted, you know. Not that many orcs. I got some orcs painted, but mostly I painted. I play with night goblins. Mostly a gobble army. I have some painted orcs. Mostly the bowmen. I got some of those painted. But I'll be working on those next. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order that green primer. It might be a little dark, but that's okay. Cause I'll have to look and see it, but it's a green primer. I'm gonna get that. That's gonna save me a lot of time on the orcs. Cause I'll just primer the whole thing green and just paint over the little details. But that, and then, you know, hit them with the lighter dry brush. It's gonna save a lot of time. It'll look a lot better. I'm a little on the sticker shock, my friend, because when I checked the GW website, you know, the black wasn't so bad, okay? I mean, still, it's 19 bucks for a can of primer. That's kind of a lot, okay? Not gonna lie, that's a lot, all right? But it's a special formulated paint. I can go get other primer from the hardware store, but it would ruin the models, okay? This is, you know, so it's different. Now, I could go to Hobby Lobby and go to the car model section, and they have primer there for classic models that would work for this, you know. But I'm trying to use, you know, that GW Cannon primer when brand new will go a long ways. I can paint a lot of models with it. Okay, bam, look my friends, we got all these guys glued together. Fantastic, okay? We got them glued together. Okay, hey, it's been an hour, so we're at 2 hours right now, my friends. 2 hours and 10 minutes is where we're at. How awesome is that? Fantastic, friends, fantastic. Fantastic, so awesome. Now we're going to get these guys glued together pretty quick here. These are the unit champions. And they give you like 2 of these guys. They got the different legs. They're more, you know, so it's okay. I don't mind having the 2 unit champions, even though I can only have 1 per unit. I got enough ghouls where I can put them in small units, you know. I can always have a ghoul swarm and have a bunch of units of 10 and just have chaos, man. Because I think these guys are skirmishers as well. I could just run, you know, a bunch of groups of 10 and just have them be like chaos spreaders, you know. Because I can heal these guys. I can heal them up to their starting unit size. Now, well, I don't know. I used to be able to heal them up. I gotta read it. You know, anytime you guys hear me talking about stuff, I'm talking about 8th edition, my friend. So I really gotta double check. I really do. All right. We'll get these guys glued together pretty quick. I'm not going to worry too much about trying to get these guys glued on the bases on camera. You know, yeah, I got to let these guys dry a little bit anyways. I don't want to knock an arm off or mess up a head. It's really easy to if I hit them too hard. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these guys started. These guys are going to go together pretty well because it's only so many set arms. They didn't give you that many options for these guys because they have bigger hands. They got bigger hands than the other guys do. And they'll go together pretty quick. We're going to get these all done today, friends. I'm so happy. We're going to get 20 guys done. And then in that box over here, I already got 20 guys in there already glued together already. So that's going to put me at 40 ghouls right now. And then I'll build the 3 crypt horrors. And boom, there we go. Because see, these guys are my core. The crypt horrors are my specials. And then the var guys, those guys would be my rares. Okay, so I'm not too worried about them right now. I want to run them in tandem with my Vargoth, okay? Because the Vargoth, now, the Vargoth used to be pretty fast, my friend. So I imagine I got to check and see. But that thing used to be quick. Now that thing used to be strong enough where I could send it as a smaller unit. I used to be able to send the Vargoth after 20 guys and it would kill all 20 of them. It would just take them out, you know. The Vargoth was pretty intense, you know, but that's my rare. That was a rare. And I got the metal one, so I have 2 of them. So I have one assembled but not painted, and then I have one put together. You know, one I need to put together. So I'll have a total of 2 of those guys. Now I think I can only run those guys 1 every 1,000 points. Oh dang it! Shoot! Oh man, I keep dropping stuff. That's another good reason for me to be stopping too. Because when I start dropping things too much, it means I'm getting tired. Okay, screw that on the right way, Ernie. You want them facing the right direction. Okay, we'll just hold this one a little longer. It fits in pretty good. Problem is my fingers are getting sticky now, you know. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's get their hands set up. Okay. Now, they also give you some other variations for these guys as well, okay? So, let's get them set up. Ooh, what happened? There's a defect. The bone's missing off this one. See, look, you can see it. You can see it. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, it's a whole different armor entirely. Never mind. That's just funky looking. Is this supposed to go on there? Oh, that's like one of the heads with that weird gore dripping down. I don't like it. They look weird. Okay, here we go. So, all right, here we go. Let's get these guys together. So he's holding like a leg bone. I got 2 of those. So what we'll do is we're just going to have one guy holding it, and then we'll have one guy with 2 empty hands. And then I can use that bit for something else. And these guys are a little bit bigger. They're a little bit bigger than the other hands and arms. You know, because they had these guys in a section by themselves. So these are meant to be these variations right here. So, okay, we're not going to use that one. And then we'll use, okay, we're going to use this. Let's get the So this one was glued on the sprue at the ball joint there. So it's going to make it easy to clean it up. Bam. Okay, so we're going to use these two arms for the left side. And then the right hand ones are the same arms. So now we got to clean up. Now, and unfortunately, they were glued on the sprue, you know, they were attached to the sprue by the wrist. So we just got to be a little careful cutting that off. There it is. There it is. I just got to be careful because I don't want to squeeze the hand and break the fingers. There it is. Perfect, 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 friends. Hey, we're almost done. We're going to have, it's going to be nice, friends. It's going to be nice. Same spot. Right there by the wrist. Okay, there it goes. Now, since I scraped so much with this X-Acto knife, this part from here up is kind of dull because I do a lot of scraping. But this part from here down is really sharp, okay? So that's the part I use to shave off the initial cut, is with the back of the knife, and then use the front part of it to do my scraping with, okay? Now, initially when I first started using this blade, the front part was sharp, but the constant scraping kind of hollows it out, you know? See, now you gotta be careful how you, now you shouldn't be holding and scratching your face like I was doing, but my friend, I use an X-Acto knife constantly, okay? It's almost like an extension of my hand. If you see, you can kind of see how when I went to go scratch, that I turned the blade away right off the bat, you know, so it's facing away from me. And I do that instinctually because I had a job for 28 years where I use this for every day for 28 years, my friend. I used to cut stencils and mats, so, you know, this is like a part of my hand, and it feels good to be using it again. It's all about safety, my friends, so I had to make sure I mentioned that, so when you saw me scratching my face that way, you won't think I was being careless, okay? But I can only do that because I use that tool for so long that, you know, I do it without even thinking about it. So, but I wanted to mention it to you guys so you wouldn't pick up some bad habits you see me do, and I don't want you guys getting hurt because of that, you know? Now these are ones I'm not going to be using, so these are going to go, okay. Now where's the heads for these guys? Oh yeah, they're using the same heads as these other ones. The only head that's different was one that has this weird gore stuff dripping down, like he's slobbering, and they're ugly heads. I'm not going to use them. So I'll just use the other ghoul heads. They still work, and they look really good. You know, it just looks strange, my friends. It just, I imagine if you're painting up, it looks okay, but it just looks weird. It looks like some kind of weird beard. I don't dig it. Okay, let's get busy so we can get done. We're probably going to be in about 2.5 hours, friends. That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, these are definitely bigger arms. Now it's a good thing these are going on the other bases. These guys were a pain to line up on the square bases. A lot of stuff did not rank up well, my friends, in the original Warhammer. When everything was on 20s, they didn't have nothing ranked up good. You had to you had to be inventive. Everything was dynamic poses, and you know, there it is. I remember having to label the bottom of my bases like A 1 through 5, B 1 through 5. So it'd be row A, row B, row C, row D on your thing here. So A, B, C, D, and you would all have them lined up, and you had to, or some things wouldn't go on the, it wouldn't go on the bases, on the trays. Okay, where's that other? Only one guy's gonna get the bone. The other one's gonna have 2 free hands. And I think I did the other ones the same way, so I can get some kind of like differences in them. There it is. Come on. There it is. That one's fitting pretty good. I just gotta give the paint, oh come on, Ernie. I just gotta give the glue time to set. I just messed it up now. There it is, there it is. Hold on. There it is. I gotta make sure I'm touching with my fingernail instead of my finger so it doesn't glue. There it is, there it is. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, these hands are a lot larger than the other hands. They're just bigger. So you can just tell, you can tell he's the unit champion. Okay, so let him sit for a second there. Okay, let's go ahead and pick out some, okay, so these are extra arms. We're not using these. So that can go over here with these extra bits. And now let's pick up some heads, okay? So we'll try to find, okay, that's a cool looking head. This is a good looking head. Hold on. Maybe that one. No, not that one. Try to find one. Oh, that's a good one right there. That's a good one. That's the same as that one? Yeah, it's the same head. Okay, we're gonna go with these 2 head combinations. Almost done with these guys, friends. Look, I can't believe it. It's been 2 hours and 16 minutes, and we're gonna have a full unit done. Now they kind of made it where you had to use these guys as the unit champions because of the backs. Now the backs on these ones have a skeleton torso on it, and they gave you a skeleton head to put on there, okay? The other ones, you only have a skull and not the whole torso. So it's almost like a trophy that kind of shows their rank. Get on there, friend. Ew, hold on. That one's not fitting so hot. Give me a second here. Hold on. Hold on. There it goes. There it goes. Hold on. It's sticking to my fingers. Hold on. I got glue on my finger. Hold on. Not good, not good. Okay, let's try this again. Let me get it lined up. Is it not fitting good? Hold on. God, there's such a gap on this one. Hold on, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. I'm not happy with that at all. Hold on. That's not fitting good at all, my friend. Give me a second. Oh, because I have it backwards. There it is. There it is, there it is, there it is. The arm's going backwards like he's running. Okay, there it is. No, that's not right. Is that right? Nah, that's not how it goes on. Hold on. Give me a second, my friends. Hold on. How much smaller is that hand? Let's see. Does not want to fit good. That's fitting all funky. Give me a second there. Okay, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. That's still kind of a funky gap, man. I am not happy with this fit. Give me a second here, hold on. Yeah, that's not too hot. Okay, hold on. Ooh, that's weird, dude. That's like really tight. Okay, hold on. That's not gonna fly, friends. That's not gonna fly. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Hold on. Where's that other arm I was not using for this? The one with the broken bone on the top. Hold on. Right here, right here. Nope. It has to be this hand, my friend. This is the only one that's going to fit on there. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second here to scrape a little bit from right there. That the problem is there's a piercing of the bone coming off the shoulder and it's hitting the little ridge right there. Okay. Where's the one I put the glue on already? This one right here? Yes. Okay, we're going to scrape that down a little bit. Yeah, it's not fitting so hot right there. Hold on. So I'm going to do a little shaving right there so it fits in a little better. Okay. Yeah, folks, this one is not fitting so hot. I should have probably glued this arm on first. Okay, hold on. Yeah, dude, this is not fitting on so hot. Of course, they had to be the last models. Okay, like that maybe? Dang, that's not fitting good. It's this arm with the bone. Okay, let's do this. That bone is causing me some problem, friends. it goes. Yeah, that's a funky fit. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting it. Hey, we're almost at 2.5 hours, friends. We're going to get this all done. We won't get them glued to the bases, but we'll get them all done. These guys are causing me some problems, friends. These ones do not want to go together good. Not even, dude, not even. Bummer. I don't need this. I want to get these guys done. Okay, let's try it again. Just gotta put a lot of glue on them, because there's a big old gap. There it is. Come on, Ern, please stay. Stay in there, model. There it is, friends. There it is. That's a weird fit. That is really close. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, that guy's on there. He ain't coming off. That's on there now. That is on there, friends. Okay. We got this. Yeah, that's a funky fit, friends. Funky fit. Hold on. Yeah. There it is, there it is. Okay. I gotta hold this one for a little bit because it's a weird fit, my friends. A weird fit. But I'll get it to work. Okay, yeah. There it is, there it is. Oh God, no, that fits terrible. Hold on. There it is. Okay. It just has a funky gap on it, my friends. I'll have to fill that in with paint or something. This is not fitting well. There it is. Okay, there it goes, there it goes. It's a tight squeeze. A tight squeeze, friend. Oh, this is not working. This one's being difficult. There it goes. Oh God, that's not a good joint at all. There it is. Got it now. God, that's a tight squeeze. This bone is like right in front of his hand, so it's almost like hitting. It's a great pose. It looks fantastic, but gosh, my friends. There it goes, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Yeah. It's like the hand's touching the bone. It looks neat. Look better on the computer probably. Oh God, it doesn't want to stay. Come on, man. Come on, Ernie. Okay, this one's going to be a troublemaker. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut this bone. And then do something else with it. Because I am not, it's keeping it from getting that. Hold on. Dude, just get in there, please. There it is, there it is. That was a difficult one. Okay, so we're going to put this guy right over here. We got to let that one sit before I try to glue the heads and stuff on there. That's going to be a pain. Okay, we're going to put this head right over here. Alright, man, talk about a challenge, huh? That was a challenge, friends. A definite challenge. God sure was. Okay, we're going to let these two guys sit over here. Since I had so much trouble gluing their arms on, we're going to leave those be, okay? We're going to take the rest of the bits and we're going to put them all in this one little tray together now. Because we're pretty much done with all these little guys, other than for bits. It's nice, my friends. We're getting it done. I feel so good about it. I gotta tell you, my friends, I feel good about it, you know. This is so nice. Now, these same thing, we're going to take these guys and we're going to glue them toward the back of the base. So that way they line up well, you know. Because they have such dynamic poses in the front. We'll get these guys glued on now. I'm excited, friends. I'm excited. Hold on. I need some better lighting there. There we go. Now these guys have such fragile feet. Yeah, okay, there's not much to glue on these guys. Okay, there it goes. Nice, nice, nice. We're getting there, friends. We're getting there. Fantastic. It's looking good. Yes, there's not much to glue on here. These guys are like on their tippy toes, friends. So it's funky. So I'm gonna have a heck of a time getting these off the other bases. Yeah, this is nice. I got plenty of room on these guys. Oh, dude, that one hardly has any glue holding them down. He needs a little bit more. Hold on. A little bit more. There's hardly any surface area for these guys. Thank goodness they're on the bigger bases. Yeah. Gonna be sharp, my friends. Gonna be sharp. Oh, dang it, he fell off. Man. Okay, hold on. See, they're designed pretty nice, but some of this stuff, man, just is not practical. Having such little surface area to glue on. Okay. Just gotta be careful now. Okay, hold on. Alright. Just have to be careful gluing them on, that's all. But we're one step closer to the table, my friends. one step closer to the table. See, even on the big bases, this guy still reaches pretty fast, pretty close forward. So here, watch, you gotta do like this. You gotta make sure, yeah, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Looking good, friends. We're looking good. 2 hours and 34 minutes. The skeletons are going to be a pain to glue together because those guys are flimsy looking. Joining them at the waist is going to be really funky. God, this guy hardly has any gluing area, my friend. Hardly any. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Which means I gotta be really careful with these when they're actually glued and on the field. Because there's not much gluing them down, my friend. They don't have a big surface area, not at all. And then they're so spiky, they're going to catch on stuff. It's alright, we're good. It'll be good. Be very careful of them anyways. Yeah, there's not much. If you look, you can see there is not much surface area to glue on. Look at those feet. That's my point of contact. Hardly any, my friends. Hardly any. But they'll be okay once I get them all glued together, and just gotta be careful transporting them, that's all. Put them in the right containers, they'll be okay. It's gonna look sharp, my friends. They're gonna look sharp. We're getting there. So happy about it. Uh-oh. This guy got to trim the foot down a little bit. Because there's such little surface area on there, I got to make sure it's even. Okay, I got to tighten up my blade. Hold on. There it is. Yeah. It's crazy how little surface area they give you. Now once it's actually glued down, it'll be okay, but God, man. I gotta be careful painting them, careful transporting them. You'll be fine. Just be cautious. Hold on, wait. A little bit more on that foot still, man. A little bit more. There it goes. It's just such little area on there. I just got to make sure it's as flat as it can be. Guys, they're going to look great. They're going to look awesome. Can't wait to get them painted. Okay, hold on. That guy's going to be a pain. Because again, there's like such little surface area to glue these guys down on. Hold on. I really got to put a lot of glue on their feet. More than I really want to, actually. But there's no other way to make them stay. Now the glue's going to dissolve some of the details. A little bit, but not much, you know. Okay, here we go. I just got to hold it a little bit longer there. There we go. There they are, friends. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Looks good. Looking good, friends. Looking good. Okay. It's nice to get these guys completed. We're getting closer to the battlefield, my friends. Getting closer. This one hardly has any surface area. Look at that. Look how little surface area that is of glue, my friends. These guys are all on their tippy toes. See, that's the thing about the computerized modeling. And it looks all great and stuff on the screen. But man, once you start trying to work with it, forget it, you know. Thankfully. So, the ones I have on the round bases, what I'm going to do is, my friends, is probably get some clippers and just clip the bases and just leave them on there, you know, and then build it up. I don't know. I don't want to break these guys. That looks good. That looks good right there. It's pretty sharp, my friends. Pretty sharp. We're getting there. We're getting there. Wonderful. These guys don't hold as many because of the 25s. They only hold 4 across, you know. All these guys are the same way. They all hardly have any gluing area, my friends. Hardly anything. Thank goodness these guys are not metal. If they were metal, they would not stay. Man, this is spunky, man. Okay, come on. It's hardly anything. I gotta turn them a little bit. There you go. I remember how much trouble it was putting these guys on the 20mm bases. They would all hang off the edge. Let's move that forward just a hair while I still can before. There you go. That looks good now. There you go. There you go. It's looking good. Looking good, friends. We're getting it. Hey, it's been almost 3 hours. We got 19 minutes, and then we hit the 3-hour mark. It's going to be good. This will be our longest video yet, but we're going to get them done, my friends. It's all about getting this thing done. I'm not too worried about getting these guys together, because with that one arm, I got to do something else, my friend. I got to go plan B. I can't get that other arm on because that bone's too long. I might have to trim it, maybe glue it back on. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that's okay. It'll be a happy accident. Because of that, we'll have something cool happening with that model. Okay, this one has same thing. I gotta be careful trimming that excess off without cutting off what little I have on the foot. See, that's a tough one, my friends. Oh, that's hardly anything to glue on there. Look at that. Look at that surface area. Look, just those tippy toes are touching, my friend. That's crazy. Hardly any gluing surface. And I got to be careful trimming off that excess because I'll cut his toes off, you know. Hold on. Oh, shoot. See, this is all spindly now. Hold on. I got to take that down a little flatter because it's not a flat surface. But I got to be very careful that I don't cut the toe off. Man, that is tricky, friends. There it is, there it is, there it is. God, I can't cut any more off. Hold on. That's a problem right there. Thank goodness for files. Now this is a fingernail file, is what this is. So it's really gentle. I only use it to kind of flatten stuff out, you know. I got another file it's in my art drawer. It's for making jewelry. It's a nice little metal file. It's like three-sided. It's very small. I use that mostly for the metal models. Ooh, this guy has a cool pose. Jeez Louise, my friend. This guy's going to get knocked over easy. It had some neat poses, but man. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Just move him a little more over. Oh, come on. Do not break, Ernie. Do not let his foot break off. Dude, that one hardly has any gluing area. Okay, hold on. Oh, geez Louise, my friends. This one's bad. They look cool, but God, talk about being difficult to base. There he goes. Oh, Jesus. That's hardly anything, my friend. Oh, gosh. Hold on. This is bad. Hardly have any gluing surface on there. There it is. God, it's crazy, friends. Wow. That's crazy. Come on. There's hardly any surface area to glue this guy down. There it is. Craziness, my friend. On the tippy toes. I mean, it looks cool, but not very practical. Dang it, dude. That one does not. Okay. We gotta scoot him a little farther back. I am not happy with this one at all. Dude, I am not happy. Okay, this guy is not going to get glued down. He's going to go in the problem pile for right now. Some of these guys just have no surface area. It's crazy. Which means I'll have at least another one or two with that same foot. That's going to be a pain to glue down. God, it sure is. Alright, hold on. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a pain, my friends. That's going to be a definite pain. Yep, that's going to be funky. See, most of these have one flat foot, and that one's just on the tippy toes. That's going to be crazy. I'll make it work because I don't want to have it go to waste. We'll make it work. It's just going to be a little trickier. These guys hang forward so much. Thank goodness they're on bigger bases. I remember how difficult these were to work with now. Now that's coming back to me now. I got a unit of these guys on 20s. Yeah. I think a lot of the ones on the 20s were all at angles. So they all kind of fit in all funky. Here we go. It's looking better, friends. We're getting there. Hey, it's been 2 hours and 49 minutes. Oh, look. That's another one that's going to be a problem. That one's going to be a problem. It's the same feet. Yeah, dude. Oh. Okay. These 4 right here are going to be a pain in the butt. It's the same ones as those. So we're going to just glue these other ones on, and we'll wait for those. It wouldn't be real life if we didn't have some problems, my friends. Dang it. Plus, I'm getting tired. I'm starting to drop them now. When I start dropping things, I know it's time to stop. But God, we're so close to being done. I want to just get these guys finished. I can't believe how little surface area those guys are on. Okay. These guys aren't so bad because they have a flat foot in all these. They all have one flat foot and one on tone, one on their tippy toes. So there's like 5. There's like 5 that are difficult. Which makes sense because usually there's 4 styles. But look how neat this looks getting this all done, my friends. I'm so excited. They're going to paint up really easy. Because it's mostly going to be washes. I'll probably try to airbrush these guys. Okay, how's that look? That looks good, looks good. There's 12 of them right there. Looking nice. Looking nice. Okay, let's get these guys. Let's get these difficult ones done now. Alright. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. And I really appreciate you visiting with me and us working on our projects. Because I'm hoping you guys are doing the same. Either painting or gluing. Either 40K or fantasy or Age of Sigmar. It's all the same, my friend. It's a hobby we get to enjoy with our friends, We're so lucky to have stuff like this in our lives. Okay, now these guys we gotta be careful with. Because they don't... Oh God, I can't believe how little of an area we have to glue. Okay. Alright, that's a close one. We gotta be very careful. We can't even bump these at all. Yeah, there's not much, my friends. There's just like 2 little tiny areas to glue on. One of them's just the toes. It's crazy. That's what happens when you design stuff on the computer like that and, not have to really be thinking about... Now, physically sculpting, you would have saw that, because you're holding it in your hands. God, that is so precarious. Okay, there you go. That's good, that's good. It's like it's almost at the back. These might be front row guys. I don't know, we'll see. They look pretty neat though. They got great poses, but man. Funky, they're funky. I just have to be really careful when I'm painting and working with them, that's all. once they're glued down and been glued for a while, they'll be okay. They'll bond pretty good. It's just right now when they're wet, you know. But once they're actually dried and the stuff, you know, seals and cures, will be good. Okay. Look, it's starting to stick. Okay, now how does this guy look behind another one, though? Perfect. Ooh. Let's move him down back a little bit more before it glues all the way. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I am not too... Thank goodness they weren't all like this, my friends. That's hardly anything to glue. God. It's not even 1/8 of an inch. There we go. Ooh, man, that's funky. Funky, my friends, funky. Gotta turn it really quick while I can. Please don't break. Oh, God, man, it's just that one hand. There it is, there it is. That is so funky. Oh, that's gonna be so hard. Okay. Oh, God, I'm not happy about that at all. Okay, there it goes, there it goes. Oh, Jesus. There it is, there it is. That's funky, my friend, that's funky. Okay. Whew. I am not pleased with that. That's going to be trouble down the road. It's barely sticking on, so I got to be really careful with these guys. Really careful with them. Okay, we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. I can't believe how little they give us the glue. Now, if I was using plastic glue, that actually dissolves the glue to the bases, and those feet would melt in the mush. That's funky. Thank goodness there's only 5 of these like this. They look cool posing wise, you know, because they look very dynamic, like they're running. But gosh, my friends, I'm worried about those breaking. Once they're dry, they're gonna be fine, you know. They just seem kind of funky now because they're wet and moving around. But once they're dry, they're gonna be fine. I'm just being a worrywart. You know what I mean? I don't know. Probably because I'm having so much trouble putting it together. Now this one, oh, I gotta be careful trimming this. I hardly have enough to even glue. But I have to have it. Oh, there it goes. Because if it's not flat, forget it. It's not going to stick, my friends. I don't want to have any gap at all. Oh, God. It's so close to his toe. Alright, there he goes. Whew, man. They hardly give you any surface there. That's crazy. That's hardly... Look. Look, that's it, my friends. That's the bottom of the feet. Look how little there is to glue. You can see the light reflecting off it bright white because it's raised. But yeah, my friends, there's hardly any gluing surface on this. Thank goodness not all the feet are... I'm only happy... God, thank goodness it's not all that way. Imagine how much of a pain it would be if they were all like that, you know? Oh, gosh. We're getting close to being done. Now, the poses are great on these guys. I'm happy they're going on the 25s. You know? That's nice, but gosh. These guys hardly have any gluing area. Oh God, this guy does not want to stick good. Hold on. There's just so little glue, my friends, so little. Here, I gotta move this to the outside one right here. Okay, God, this is crazy. It's crazy how little I have the glue on. Oh man, there's like hardly any area contact in it. It's just basically resting on the wet glue. There it goes. I gotta move them a little farther back. Oh God, that fits funky, friends. It just wants to move. There it is, there it is. Okay. Whew. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, we're gonna move this guy to here so I can work from the outside. The nice thing is they're all gonna fit no matter where they're at. So I don't have to be all crazy. Oh God, I gotta be careful on this one. I can't believe how little of an area there is to look at that. Look, you can see how little that is, my friends. It's tippy toes. These guys are on their tippy toes like they're ballerinas. And then they're hanging forward. They're all spiky. These are almost like they're made to break, you know. It's like, hey, let's make these models a little snag and break, you know. I mean, I doubt they were doing that, but. God, that is so, God, that just barely, oh man, that is just, oh God. That's barely on there. Oh man. Okay, come on. I hardly have any area to glue. I'm so happy they're not all like that. Oh God, if they're all that way, that'd be a nightmare. Okay, there we go. Thank goodness, thank goodness. I just can't even look at it the right way. There it goes. Dude, there's hardly any surface area to glue. Oh God. Oh, that just freaks me out. Hold on. Come on, Ernie, please, please don't stop. Not right now. You're almost done. Don't be sticking to things. Gosh. Pretty much the glue is just going over the top of the feet to help hold it down. Thank goodness you're not going to be able to see the feet. But yeah, there's hardly anything to glue on here. I could feel it. There it goes, there it goes. God, that's so funky, friends. So funky. There it is. Oh God, that's barely touching. I gotta move it. There you go. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, please don't move too much more on me. Okay. They're like sitting in puddles of glue. That's okay, because that's what it's taking. There's not a surface area. It's crazy, my friends, crazy. All right. Hey, it's been, oh look, 3 hours. 3 hours and 3 minutes. We're almost done, friends. We're almost finished. We're almost finished, folks. Almost. We're going to get this unit done. Because the next time we're going to be gluing the big guys together. Because I'll have the bases by then. Because right now, I really don't have any 40 by 40 bases. Not any extra ones. You know, I don't. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's get this guy's head glued on. Yep, we'll get this unit done, my friends. It's been very productive. This has been a wonderful time we spent together, my friends. And I hope you've been as productive in your model building in this time we spent together. Hopefully you didn't have any problems like I did. You know, it's just how it is, you know. Neat. Okay. So that guy said, now these guys have nice big feet. They're going to glue down really good. They're going to glue down really nice. So that's going to be nice, you know. I can't believe how little of a surface area those guys had. Now, if that was hand sculpted, the feet would never have been that thin, my friends, because it wouldn't survive the undercut of the rubber molds. And then also, too, if that was a metal model, there'd be no way it could support the weight on that little bit of a contact area, you know. This has a little bit right here. We have to trim off the neck because we don't want no bad bits. There it is. Almost done, friends. Hey, we're almost done. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And we have a full unit. God, that makes me nervous about those feet. So what I might do is put like a little dot underneath those bases to let me know they're fragile and that they should go in the very back. And I pull those off right away for wounds, okay? And these other guys will be the little sturdier ones, will be the ones I keep in the front. Ooh, I love it. There it goes. Now I like how these guys have the round balls to put the head on, because you can get some good expressions on the head, a little tilt. You know, it gives them a lot of expression when you can tilt their head a little bit. It adds emotion to it. All right. We're looking so good right now, my friends. We're going to have the whole unit glued and based. I'm very happy about that. It's very nice because we're going to be closer. Now, my next video will be like night goblins. We're going to go like every other. I'm going to have both. Don't worry, but the night goblins, I've been working on them a little bit of a time. When me and my wife are watching movies, I average, you know, a couple. Now, the spearmen are going to paint a lot faster. Right now I'm doing the hand whip and shields. But the spear guys will paint a lot quicker. Okay. These guys are going to glue down really nice because they got that big foot. And it gives them a lot of surface area. Now, these guys have, as you can see, hold on. You can see they got like a skeleton torso. And you're supposed to glue a head on, and I will. After these guys get done, they got a skeleton head over here you can glue on, so. But I'll wait on that until these guys are nice and dry. You know, I just didn't want to like over push it and try to have too many things happening at once, you know. We already had enough trouble with some of these guys already, you know. Yeah, thank goodness these big guys are not on their tippy toes. Because they got the bigger hands, you know, the bigger arms. Thank goodness there's only like 5 of those dudes that have the smaller feet. Nice, nice. There you go, friends. There you go. 20. Here's our 20, my friends. Look at that. There's our 20. Now these guys, like I said, they have a unit champion, but they don't have They don't have a command unit. Okay, so let's look them up really quick and talk about them for a second. So these guys, so basically, movement 5 inches. Basically, yeah. Oh, these guys get a reserve move. They're skirmishers. They move through cover. They have open order. Pretty nice. They have a 6+ regeneration save because they don't have no armor save, okay? And then it's going to cost an extra 6 points to make him into a crypt gas, the champion, and he'll get basically an extra attack, okay? That's all he gets is the extra attack for 6 points. Now these guys are leadership 5. That's not too great. Now they also they're necromantic undead, which means I can heal them, okay? Which is going to be nice. I don't know if I can take them past their starting unit. Unit size is 10+. Move through cover, necromantic undead, which means basically I can heal. Open order, poison attacks, regeneration 6+, reserve move, skirmishers. So if I remember correctly, the reserve move means I get to put them on after the fact or something. I'll have to read up on it. There we go, my friends. It was a very productive session. We got them done. Let's put them 5 across so you can kind of see what they would look like 5 across. That's kind of how we're going to have them, you know. Oh, there's that animal hair from the carpet. Thank goodness it's not stuck to it. I'm going to have to make my own trays. All my trays I have are all made for 20mm models. I can make them out of balsa wood. Not a problem, Scott. Just move these guys back so you can see them better. There we go, my friends. A unit of 20. So here we are. Our first unit for our BC Army is completed, okay? Pretty neat. Now, I also have a bunch of ghouls in here. I got like another 40 ghouls. 20 or 40 in this box, okay? So all I gotta do now is just put them on their bases. And like I said, I ordered more bases. I should have another 100 of the 20 by 20. I'll have another 100 of these coming up, the Pamazi pegs. I'll have another 100 of these. And then the 40 by 40s are made by proxy models, okay? So that's going to be these guys here. Now these ones are solid, a solid one. They're not like the indentated like these guys are. So, but these, so I'll be getting some 40 by 40s, and I ordered 40 of them because I don't really need a lot of 40 by 40s. I need them for my trolls. I need them for the crypt gas, the Vargeist. So I don't need a lot. So hopefully the 40 should be more than enough with some extras. If I remember correctly, I think the Spirit Hosts go on 40s. I gotta check. I got a lot of rebasing to do, you know. So that's gonna be fun, my friends. Hey, so look, oh my gosh, it's 3 hours and 13 minutes. We gotta wrap this up, friends. So the first thing we need to do is put our glue back on in here. We gotta put our tools back away, my friends. Put them back so how we found them. So next time around, they'll be ready to go, okay? So the next time we're together, my friends, we'll be working on the big guys, okay? The next time you see me, I should have these other ones based already. And so we're not going to build these guys until I can get the bases, okay? I should have those in a couple of days. Our next video will be working back on the night goblins. I'm gonna go back and forth on them, okay? So I want to have 2 armies kind of ready. Now the nice thing about it is the night goblins, I'm pretty much just ready to start painting them, okay? And these guys, I still need primer, I still need paints, but we're gonna worry about getting them glued together first, and then we'll get them painted, because it's gonna be a whole different paint scheme for these guys, okay? So I want to get my green skins running first, and then since these guys are legacy, I'm in no hurry to get them to the table, but I'm anxious to get them to the table, if you know what I mean. I'm so happy Let's push these guys back so you can see them better. I'm happy we got our first unit of 20 done, my friends. Our first unit of 20. So actually, what I'll probably do is run these in 2 units of 10. Maybe I'll take these extra guys and run them in units of 15. It all depends. We'll see how it goes. You know, I have to rethink my whole strategies. You know, I'm not playing in 8th edition anymore. It's not so much about the big giant units like it used to be. It's about fast, tactical, almost like I'm so happy with the way the rules are. They're harder to learn, but God, my friend, this is going to be the best edition of Warhammer ever. I feel that. I feel that. I think they're going to like take the best of everything from the past and fix it. You know, this is GW's chance to fix the end times, my friend. This is everybody's second chance for fantasy, as players, as a company. So thank you for joining me. It's time to go, my friends. It's time to go. This has been wonderful times spending together. I'll probably release this video, not the day we're filming it, but probably in the next day or two, okay? All right, friends, you take it easy. Bye for now, okay? Bye for now.